Guys, what's going on? It's good. Hold on. Kathleen King, no, Galentine's Day parties basically mean these 304s are lesbians, right? Guys, we're gonna get into Galentine's Day, right? We're gonna, guys, here. I'm gonna drop the link early because let's have some fun today, all right? Because I know that yesterday's live. Hold on, what? Let me go here real fast. Oh, guys, I will react to the Andrew Wilson entrepreneur and cars debate that's going on right now, guys. We will talk about that probably next week, because that's going on right now, and I think that'll be a good one. I guarantee that Andrew Wilson's probably gonna cook entrepreneurs and cars and everything else except the whole marriage single moms thing, right? Entrepreneurs and cars, he is a little bit more calm than Greg Adams, right? But entrepreneur and cars, he talks about like, you got to have like hella money and my supercars and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's gonna lose there. But like, I just think that Andrew might cook him, even though I ideologically kind of like agree with entrepreneur and cars more. I don't know. I think that this will go a lot better than the Greg Adams one, and then Rattlesnake is moderating. So Justin, thanks for the membership, my friend. I appreciate that. Man. Lenny's here. Keyshawn's here. Bonghole is here. Snowboard, what's up, dude?
Hey.
John's here. Christopher's here. Kathleen's here. What's going on? Memphis is here. Cat Wags is here with the whole Breakfast Club in here. Omni's here. What's up, guys? Let me see here. Okay, guys, here we're gonna do this first. Let me go here. This isn't gonna be like a 3NN story. This is gonna be an actual story. I don't know if you guys saw this story. Oh yeah. Snowboard. Have you heard of Galentine's Day?
No.
So Galentine's Day is when all of these single chicks all get together and like dress up in lingerie and drink wine and prance around. It's like one of the most lesbian things I've ever seen in my entire life. Because I honestly think that a lot of these modern chicks are basically like want to find an excuse to like bang their friends. So like, or there's one or two lesbians in the group of like 8 or 9, and they want to find an excuse to like liquor up their friends so that they can go to the tuna buffet,
Yeah.
So chill. Pyro, what's up, man? Jamaica's in the house. Good to see you. David's here. Guys, make sure to hit the like button on the way in, And let me do this one thing here, guys. Hold on. I have to pin the StreamYard. So yeah, guys, here, check this out. Snowboard. Did you hear about the white ICE protester that called the black ICE agent the N-word? He's like, you're a
little bit from you guys.
N-word.
Yeah, house hard R is what I thought he was.
Yeah. Now, guys, we're gonna go over this story here because this just proves that the left. I'm telling you, people call conservatives racist, guys. No. Put a 1 if you agree, guys, that the left is way more racist than the right. Absolutely insane, and they're trying to justify this too. What an absolute joke! Why? And then this black journalist guy, I actually think he used to be on MTV doing their their stuff. He's gonna say it's okay. He's gonna say it's okay. This white dude to call a black ICE agent the N-word. Absolutely insane. What a joke. Look at that. Bonghole says the left are so racist. We don't agree with them. They think all of the racists are helpless. Yeah. And I find it funny that when when RVW got overturned, they came for Clarence Thomas. They were calling him all types of names. And there was women in non-blacks who on the Supreme Court who struck it down. Guys, please don't put the Germans of the 30s in the chat. Guys, please code your language. Because I'll talk more about these types of topics, but guys, please remember, no swearing. No, if you got to say that a dictator of Germany, say mustache man. If you're gonna say the current president, say orange man. Say schmatzies. You know what I'm saying? But guys, yeah, please, yeah, guys. So this is proof of how hypocritical these wokes are. How they're a bunch of absolute knuckle dragging idiots. You know, insane. Here we go.
99.9% of the time, it is wrong for a white person to call a black person the N-word. But we may have found the exception. In Minneapolis recently, a white anti-ICE protester was in a group of anti-ICE protesters yelling at a black ICE Gestapo agent. An unidentified white male called the black ICE agent a house N-word who's working for the KKK. That's right, we have a white man calling a black man the N-word. But this is a little bit different.
Here we go.
White on black usage of the N-word is a very serious issue. But this is a curveball example. Is it wrong for a white person to call a black ICE officer a house N-word?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Let's explore. The white man who used the N-word.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see? This is absolute foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Think about how insane that is. Can you imagine if a white dude called a flamingly LDHD TV, a male ICE agent, a bundle of sticks? You know what I'm saying? We know the word, guys. Don't type the F word. Please don't, right? Can you imagine? Absolutely insane. This is the left for you. Anytime that any minority group doesn't agree with them, all of a sudden, these feminists want other women canceled or have violence on them or threaten them with SA. They call minorities every single slur in the book and think it's okay because they're on the right side of history. Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Absolutely insane. What a joke.
Word in this situation was being historically precise. This black ICE agent, he is being a house N-word too.
Now, guys, this is a guy who's doing his job. He's serving his country. He's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to say that because this guy's doing his job. And guys, here's the thing about people who work for the government, right? I know people who work for the feds for 30 years. So they were there through Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, Obama, and you guys, what you're supposed to do is your job. As a federal employee, the only thing that you are supposed to do is your job. What does it matter? Like, if a person works for ICE, their job is to follow out the orders that come from the person who's in charge of Homeland, who follows the orders of the president. What does this have to do with he's a house N-word? What are you talking about? This is an absolute joke. Guys, he's getting cooked too. He's getting absolutely cooked.
The utmost degree. A black man in ICE is a modern house slave.
Look at that.
He's a barely paid mule for white supremacy.
Look at that,
The
guys.
KKK word.
Guys, doesn't he look like that goofball Cornel West guy?
A little bit, yeah.
Who looks like he's been homeless since for like 40 years. Like, bro, dude, you get a haircut, man. I mean, like, what are you doing? You know,
domestic
he's got a
terrorists.
huge nose too.
ICE is domestic
he
terror.
looks like the Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. That's what he looks like.
Yeah,
he looks like the Digital Underground guy. Oh no.
Terrorism. I think this is a valid usage of the N-word. He's not attacking his blackness per se. He's attacking his bootlicking choice to be in ICE while being a black man. Being black in ICE makes you a house N-word. So to call you that, it's almost like a professor pointing out, oh, look,
AJ,
there's a modern house
N-word.
I think this usage is valid and acceptable. If it had just been the N-word,
this is like a liberal Uncle Ruckus. Remember Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks? This is like if Uncle Ruckus was liberal, this would be it.
Yeah, that's true.
Problematic. But when he adds the house N-word, he's being historically realistic. So yes, it is okay to call black ICE agents house N-words.
Boy. So we got to talk about a fascinating clip featuring Torre, who is responding to the viral clips of white liberals calling ICE agents, black ICE agents, who are simply doing their jobs, right? Protecting this country, defending the homeland, right? Calling them N-words, okay, for doing their jobs, okay? White liberals calling black ICE officers N-words, right? This black liberal is going to defend it, right? He's going to say, no, it's totally fine. It's totally okay to call black people who are ICE agents house N-words simply because they work for ICE, right? AKA simply because they are going against the Democrat Party agenda. That's what he actually really means, right?
That's true. That's true. Guys, I never thought that I'd see the day. What a joke. Look at that. This person who commented says, on behalf of the white delegation that believes that we should never say that word and believes that we should work to end racism, we request a one-time pass and send apologies on behalf of all of us. Look at that, guys. So he's getting cooked everywhere.
That's what he actually really means. And I want to talk about it because this guy is getting a whole lot of backlash on the internet for basically saying that white people get an N-word pass if they're using it to call black ICE agents who are deporting illegal immigrants house N-words. Take a look.
Unpopular opinion, and maybe I'm too woke, but I'm not rocking with the white man who called the black ICE agent a house N-word. I'm not rocking with Mark because Mark not rocking with us. Because I'm seeing people talk about that's his one and only pass. Did y'all hear the ease with which that rolled off of his tongue? I can assure you he's been saying that word pass or not. He's never given a fuck about a pass, babe. I can assure you that he has said that word before. And because he's seeing this reaction of people talking about that's his one pass, he's going to continue to say it. And then it's not just him, but it's probably other white people who are seeing this response and thinking, well, damn, let me put my shoes on. Like, this is probably the only way that they'll put down the friendship bracelets and the resistance cakes and actually get in the streets, because now they think they have the pass to say the N-word during Black History Month, no less.
Look at that, guys.
Yikes on bikes. That's the thing with pimple puss people. You cannot give them a pass. You cannot give them a fuck thing. If you give them an inch, they will take the shit to Timbuktu. And obviously it's fuck the ICE agent and his.
Now, guys, once again, she is saying foolishness. But guys, it's a wokey woke has to be an idiot when a B-dub is somewhat the voice of reason, right? You know what I'm saying? That's sad. That's how you know we're cooked.
Yeah.
is when this goofy dunderhead is actually talking some sense.
But a white man being the messenger could not have been more wrong. And honestly, the message doesn't feel right either because
she's also saying it like my ability to be offended, like the power that holds, should have more power than someone getting illegally deported. Or not illegally. You get what I'm saying? So she's trying to say, well, I still need to maintain the power. So she's basically saying that she disagrees with what is said more than what ICE is actually doing.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yep. That's true. Hold on.
Personally, I feel like he would have never been in the house. He definitely would have been in the field. So the fact that you're trying to use racism as an insult, but you're not even being accurate with it, don't piss me off.
There will never be a moment in this day and this time where I will ever excuse a white person calling a black person the N-word. And I'm actually quite disgusted that I would see this video during Black History Month from a black person.
99.9% of the time, it is wrong for a white person to call a black person the N-word, but we may have found the exception. In Minneapolis recently, a white anti-ICE protester was in a group of anti-ICE protesters yelling at a black ICE Gestapo agent. An unidentified white male called the black ICE agent a house N-word who's working for the KKK.
You cannot be anti-ICE and anti-black. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. You cannot be anti-ICE and anti-black. And Torre, as a black person,
blah. But you guys get it, right? Like, they're just cooked.
Yeah.
They're just cooked, guys. One, this guy here, right?
Sexual violence.
Good morning. Man, I was disappointed when I woke up this morning and saw this video of the writer Touré. Y'all know Touré. Discussing a white ICE protester calling a black ICE agent the house N-word. And then I was more disgusted when Touré started talking about how we should allow white ICE protesters to call black ICE agents the N-word. And I just want to put my vote in strongly with my black voice.
Are they suggesting that sometimes this use of it is on the house?
Guys, we will get into the topic here in a little bit, guys. But I just wanted to share this story, guys, because this is absolute clown world, guys, and this shows why I'm not a Democrat, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
Because they're racist. They're racist and they're idiots. And guys, Jesse Lee Peterson did make July White History Month. And on this channel, guys, we do celebrate White History Month. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we do. Right? Because why the hell not, right? Is it the White History Month or it's Zesty Month? And I prefer White History Month over Zesty Month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest, you know?
Yeah.
Because what an absolute joke. What a joke. And then guys, he actually doubles down. Watch.
White approval.
Watch.
But black liberals who, boohoo, whine, and cry about the N-word in any other circumstance. But apparently when it comes to black ICE agents, it's okay for white people to use the N-word. Again, I find that to be very hypocritical. But I think it also shows you who are the real sellouts, right?
Exactly.
When you talk about who's selling.
Watch.
Let's go ahead and get into this.
Most of the comments on Instagram are against me. I'm getting cooked over there. But on TikTok, most people are with me, but a lot of people aren't. Bro faced the moment he realized what he said. I think it's also important to note that it was the first thing that elicited a reaction from the agent, and you could see that it hurt. The officer is seeking white approval, so he needed to hear the white disapproval for it to sink in.
No, a white dude called him the N-word, and he had to do everything in his power to not punch that dude in the face. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He didn't do it, which shows that dude's good at his job. Because if it was me, man, shoot, I'd have spin kicked him in his face. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
And in a way, like, it sounds, this is like not really to be like funny so much, but like he is protecting his house in a way. Like that's what ICE is. We're trying to, get bad people out of our house, our home.
Yeah.
In a sense, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, is doing something that he believes in. So really, race should have nothing to do with this, but it just gets more. See, what happens is they need stories like this to keep people focused on ICE.
Yeah.
This is more to keep people focused on ICE. These people are saying all kinds of stuff. They say, you know, delete yourself, hope your family's delete. Like, they're saying all sorts of egregious stuff. So, like, you know,
yeah,
was this the smartest thing to say? In some ways, yeah, it was. That's why it did a lot of damage. But also,
yeah.
But I'm saying the damage of what the intended goal for this. That guy is some type of paid agitator, most likely. And now what are we doing? We're just talking about ICE way more because of this.
That's true. That's true.
So that's like half of it.
Very true. Yep. Guys, we'll move on here in about 2 minutes, guys. Right? Okay.
The light in his eyes changing when he realized what he was being called. It hit home. That man needed.
Because a white guy called him the N-word. He's trying to add some nuance. Because what do these woke pieces of trash do? They always double down, right? Come on.
To hear it from a white.
Guys, hit the like button, guys. We have 185 people watching already, guys.
Nice.
Let's try and hit 100 likes in record time. So
you know his family been trying to tell him. The great visual artist Rashid Johnson. Nope. Yes, it's fine. The black ICE officers have been kicked out the community. We don't want them back.
Look at that, guys.
Saw a post elsewhere saying the ancestors got so angry they just went and possessed.
Look at that, guys. Guys, ICE has nothing to do with black Americans. Guys, I repeat this one more time. ICE has nothing to do with us. This isn't our fault. I mean, our fight. It's not our fight. It's not our fight. Period, guys. Us blacks are expected to jump on every single social justice train, the LDHD TVs, the Transformers, the small hats, guys. Nope, not this guy. I don't think so, man. This channel and this space is pro-male. Period, guys. Right? We concern ourselves with ambitious, assertive men who want to try and live our best lives, right? And make the lives of those that we care about and choose to be around better. That's it. Everyone else can kick rocks, man, straight up.
That's the nearest vessel, regardless of skin color. 4,000. This specific instance is that black ICE agent should hear the worst possible words coming at him.
Look at that, guys. See?
Yeah.
So, guys, hey, you guys, dye your hair purple and have a rainbow flag and an anti-ICE flag. All you white people,
just go there
and go up and call any. Yeah, and I guess you can drop as many N-bombs as you want.
Yep.
What a joke! What a joke! Look at that, guys. Hold on. So, guys, Valentine's Day. All you guys who are on the guys, anyone who wants to call in, guys, hit the StreamYard. Guys, hit the like button, hit the like button. Appreciate that. How much? Let's see. So, guys, how much do you guys think the average man spends on Valentine's Day? Anyone?
Way too damn much.
Guys,
I would say
in the chat, guys,
300.
I want to see. Yeah. So Snowboard says 300. Colin, how much do you say?
I think I've personally seen a couple, three simping idiots who spent like $700. But
$700 American dollars.
Yeah, not the. Not the Kanukistan pesos, but yeah, American food. But this was years ago. So
Omni says 500 to $1,000. Pyro says 200. Steve says he's not spending a damn thing, right? Steve says, Jesus,
look, listen, I don't know what the fuck you saying, But all I know, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime.
Liddy says 200. Brandon says 2,500. All right, guys, here we go. The average guy spends $196 to $232 on Valentine's Day. Look at that. Absolutely insane. And guys, here's another thing. Look at this. This includes dining out, $85, jewelry, $60, flowers, $25. Men spend nearly twice as much as women.
Yeah. I was going to
With
say, if you're adding gas,
35 to 54. Now, guys, I need you guys to hear me, okay? I need you guys to open your ears and listen. My largest group of subscribers are men 40 to 55. So, guys, they said that the spending peaks with men 35 to 54. So this is basically everyone who's in this chat. Guys, don't get caught up in this trap. Don't get caught up in this trap. Guys, you can get a new carburetor for that Mustang that you've been working on. New brake pads. You know what I'm saying? A new high performance. I mean, you can guys, there's so much stuff.
You could buy a guitar.
As a man, yes, with $232. Record highs are expected in 2026. An average of nearly $200 a person. Absolutely insane. Kathleen, Julia, Red Door, all the women in the chat. Has your husband ever spent this much money on you? Well, apparently not, because Red Door said this is a scam. Guys, there you go. There you go, guys. See, Red Door said that Valentine's Day is an effing scam. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Here, Kathleen, Red Door, all the women. How angry with your husband would you be if you found out that he spent over $230 on a Valentine's Day gift for you? Absolutely insane. All right, so record highs, $200 per person. Men are significantly more likely to spend over $100 compared to women, of course. Men earning over $75,000 annually may spend closer to $220, while those earning below 50 grand often spend $100 to $130. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look.
And that's not even including in gas and your time.
Exactly.
Getting all this. That's why I said $300.
Younger millennials and those 35 to 54 tend to be the highest spenders. Look at that. 43% is on dining out. 32% jewelry, flowers, 13%, and candy. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
All of that experience disappears in a week. They'll forget it unless
and you still won't get bee gibbers on
yeah.
Look at that, guys. Why? Look at this. She says, so since dating my boyfriend, the most expensive date was at omakase. Drinks that cost $300 for two people.
What? For drinks only?
We went for an anniversary. It's absolutely worth it. Look at that. What a joke. Someone says $400 for sushi on a second date. I consider skincare and fitness pre-date expenses. So something like $100 skincare and $200 workout classes, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray.
Yeah.
Guys, please
I'll give you
swear.
a facial and save you $100.
And pearl necklace to boot.
Yeah. We'll be shining like crazy.
Oh no! All right, guys. Okay, so we have Hold on.
But hang on though. But she still won't let him get she still won't let him get the cream pie though,
Yeah, seriously. Guys, a lot of marriages are sexless. They are. Yeah. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Or how many chicks get in relationships right around New Year's just to get stuff out of a guy? You know what I'm saying? Guys, never, ever, ever, ever start dating anyone around that winter time because they want to get Christmas presents. They want a New Year's Eve evening that costs an arm and a leg, and they want a Valentine's Day present. And then once those months are over, we all know what these dunderheaded 304s do. They're out of there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You guys know how many chicks fleece guys every year. They get the Christmas gifts to get them to go to Thanksgiving and all this foolishness, chicken. Right? They get that Valentine's Day gift, and then it's guys.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Hey guys, I don't knock their hustle. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. I don't knock anyone's hustle. Get that money, get that. But hey, guys, just don't fall for it. Mary says, don't ever wait. She told her husband to never buy her flowers. Waste of money. Facts. Now, guys, I've noticed that we have more women in the chat. That Red Door is the OG, obviously. I really think, guys, that this channel does attract women who have some sense, Yeah. Kathleen, Julia, sweet auntie, Red Door, These women, they have some sense and they get our sense of humor, Yeah.
And I think they're out of the game.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be like, hey, have any women in the chat? No. There's women who have some sense. Guys, hit the like button. Guys, we're at 78 likes. Guys, let us hit.
And you better have.
Let's try and hit 100 likes.
Because, like Colin just said, for example, like if you can't get the Boston cream pie after those dates, you can still get a glazed donut.
Yeah. Oh. That one almost went over my head.
Yeah, I know.
Hey-o.
Oh, damn.
This guy says, speaking as someone who's single and dating, I can tell you that from my budget last year, included 2 bouts of 3-month relationships, one of which had a weekend trip. I took the whole summer off dating and had a number of first dates. I spent $1,322.31 on dates. Look at that.
Wow.
Absolute clown world, guys. Look at that. Guys, come on. Absolutely insane. Yeah. What is going on? What is going on, guys?
Yeah, but this is the norm for most men.
Yeah,
not red-pilled. So that's why they scam. That used to be me. I used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you think you're doing the right thing or decent thing or like.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't want to interact with you unless you're going to a bar or a public place or something. So that there is part of that. So there is a little bit of you have to pay to play.
But
a little bit, but you don't have to be taken constantly.
Isn't it funny that they're like, yeah, us women, we're taking the power back, and there's all women's bars and all women's clubs, and it shows how strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
But then they're all sitting around bored and leave because there's no simps to buy them drinks.
Yeah.
Guys, the most angry creature on planet Earth is a young 304 who has to buy herself drinks.
Yeah.
Guys, look, so Valentine's Day is this Saturday. This is from ABC 7 out of San Fran, right? She's a little bit older. She's hot, There's going to be a record-breaking $29.1 billion spent. Here, next he pulled the news story up. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. Look.
Valentine's Day, and if you haven't bought anything for your significant other or loved ones, there's still time. But
How much are Americans spending this year? 7 on your side, Stephanie Sierra is breaking it all down.
Valentine's Day is Saturday, and loved ones are spending big this year. According to the National Retail Federation, consumer spending on Valentine's Day this year is projected to reach a record-breaking $29.1 billion. Surveyed shoppers said they plan to spend, on average, roughly $200 on gifts, up from last year's $188. And on top of
look at that, guys.
6%
Wow.
of consumers plan to go out for a
Hey, talk about consume whorism. Oh,
yeah.
Ipsos. But 24% plan to have a romantic night at home instead.
Yeah, right.
31%.
Yeah, right. Please. Come on, dude. Here's the thing, guys. This is all. This is one big psyop. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. This is one big psyop. This was a psyop by mega corporations to squeeze money out of us men.
Yeah.
Guys, what do I always say? There's a small group of men who use government and women to redistribute wealth from the rest of us to themselves. That's all it is. That's all it is. These cards, this jewelry, all this crap, it doesn't make any sense. And it's every year, year after year after year. Think about like what a lot these women, they demand this stuff on Mother's Day, on their anniversary, on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Gifts for Christmas. Oh, I gotta get
Day,
the wife
birthday.
this crazy. What is this? And what do guys get? Guys don't get anything on Valentine's Day. Guys get what? Socks on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And these people, of course, fell for hook, line, and sinker.
Say they weren't going to observe the holiday at all. Long-term couples know that finances matter the other 364 days of the year. A study by Bankrate found that 38% of people in committed relationships completely combine their finances, while 36% mix some of their money while still keeping some separate, and 26%, you see here, keep their financial accounts totally separate. But money, of course, isn't the only thing. A Talkify survey reports that 63% of Americans would marry for love, even if it meant enduring financial hardship. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. For 7 on your side, I'm Stephanie Sierra.
There you go, guys. See? Because what a joke. What an absolute joke.
Wasn't like Valentine's Day started kind of like in the 80s?
No,
Or like
in the
Hallmark and
50s,
stuff?
the 60s.
Okay.
You know, as an actual like getting cards and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
But then again,
yeah.
that's when dating and all that other stuff started. You guys, back in the day, our grandparents didn't date. You know what I'm saying? They weren't buying flowers and candies and all this crap. It was not a thing. You know? You guys, here, let's go here really, really, really fast, right? Let's look at some of these absolute dunderheads. Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Let's try and hit 100 likes. We're at 87 likes, guys. Hold on. Okay. Now, guys, let's go here real fast. Okay. Now, guys, let's look at the expectations that these dunderheads have on Valentine's Day for us. All right? Guys, this chick's going to tell these dunderheaded broads that if a guy does said things, it's a red flag on Valentine's Day. And then we'll actually get into what they expect or these idiots on TikTok giving guys dating advice. This is what to do for your girlfriend on Valentine's Day, dude. Please. Guys, never, ever listen to any guys. The only women who you should listen to are like your grandma, your great grandma that grew up when when men were men and women were women, or your friend who might be like an immigrant, you know what I'm saying? And his mom and aunts come from like a third world or a war-torn country where like they had to be traditional women to survive. Those are the only chicks you can actually maybe talk to about like life. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been through some stuff and their men's roles were just as ingrained in them, like to look and see if a man's doing man stuff, you know what I'm saying, was ingrained in them because they had to match that with their femininity. You understand? So like I have a friend of mine, you know, his mom is from Pakistan, you know, so she's like old school, you know, conservative. She doesn't do that LDHD TV feminism stuff. So if you were to like talk to her about these modern women, she'd be like, oh yeah, they're all whores. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's how it works, you know? So, okay, here we go, guys.
Seriously close to Valentine's Day. If your man or the man you're dating does any of these things, he's got to go. Also, look, I did some Valentine's nails. So cute. Okay.
Look at that, guys. Look at that right there. Look at those stupid nails.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Okay, now back to it. If your man does any of these 5 things,
there's the bird hands. There's the bird hands, guys, right? Yeah. Look at that. What an absolute idiot, man. What an idiot.
Girl, he better hit the bricks. Number 1, he doesn't get you a gift. He did not forget. He did not postpone. It's not in the mail. He didn't mean to get you that. No, girl. He absolutely didn't do it on purpose. And I guarantee if you were his dream girl, he would have had it on deck. Dream girls get the gifts. Placeholders do not. Remember that. Number 2.
Look at how spindly her hands are. And it's just like a spray tan. What is going on? Guys, and there are those bird hands again. I just found that sound.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now. It was either that or hold on. What's the other?
They're really, really good.
AJ, you need to get a soundbite of chickens pecking. You know.
Yeah. I actually think that I can find one. Yeah.
Girl, I actually had a man do this to me on Valentine's Day. Oh, hell no. If he doesn't make reservations, that is such a lack of responsibility and just his character as a man. And it shows you everything that he sees in you, which is nothing. Okay? Everybody knows you need a reservation on Valentine's Day. You think we're going to walk into this restaurant and just sit down?
Yeah.
That's delusional. You guys want that story? Put it in the comments. I'll tell you, but it's wild. Number 3, if he does get you a gift, but that gift is for him. Okay? Like lingerie. Girl, I don't know. All I can think of is lingerie. But if he gets a gift that's basically for him, no. Beat it. Beat it. Kick rocks. And number 5, if he wants to do the good old Netflix and chill on Valentine's Day.
AJ, you know why she's saying that?
Girl, no.
Because she's had Chad do this to her and still pipe her down this entire time, right? Well, guys, she's actually pretty old, right? Yeah. So you guys know now it's Nug. Yeah, going over there and hitting them skins. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, hit the like button, guys. We're at 263 people watching. Let's go, guys. Let's try and hit 100 likes, guys. The record's of 46 minutes, guys. So we can get 7 likes in the next 3 minutes, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Hit that super chat button if you like the content, guys. In the chat, guys, here, stop and put your craziest Valentine's Day story where you had some broad acting stupid, acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I can tell you mine here in a little bit. I'll give you guys mine. You know what I'm saying?
I got to get one for you guys too.
Right. Yeah,
I want to make a quick additional point, though, that this is actually important. When she's saying, oh, it's actually for him, and she gave the lingerie idea, she also is saying that because traditional women, you get cooked, like, I got you an air fryer, I got you a cooking utensil and stuff like that. They don't want to cook or contribute. They only want it to be a thing that's just for them.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Like, you know, like, oh, if I bought you a Ninja blender thing, you know, like, that you can use and it can be yours. Like, they don't appreciate that. It's got to be no. This has to be something subtracted from you going to me. That's basically what she's really saying here.
Well, they are demons, Snowboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm saying that, like, I've bought like a cooking utensil thing, And I, thought like, what, I mean, like you could use this for yourself too. Like I didn't say you're going to make me like something, cook it in the air fryer. Like you can also use this in your life. And when I kick you out, you can take it too.
Yeah, guys, guys, type scam in the chat if you think that the jewelry industry is the biggest scam on planet Earth.
Yeah. Well, look at the first 3 letters. Oh.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. Yeah.
It's all right. You can clip it and you can clip it. Oh. I call them the coin clippers.
That was actually pretty clever because that's around terms of service right there. I told you guys, guys, we are the Roadrunner, and the YouTube algorithm is the coyote. You know what I'm saying? So guys, that's what I mean by code your language. But guys, it is true though, guys. Like jewelry is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Right? Why? People spend all these hundreds of thousands of dollars, these rappers, all these idiots buying jewelry, and it's worth nothing. It's worthless. And guys, half the time, there's a channel that's called Luesta, and he talks about hip hop and stuff. He talks about these rappers buying all this jewelry, and half the time it's all fake.
Yeah. So
not only are they spending money on worthless stuff, but it's completely fake too. So
he sees nothing with you. You are nothing more than a schmeck.
Oh yeah, guys. Any guy who wears like jewelry, jewelry. Come on, beta male. That's like if you're married and your ring has stones in it. Beta male. Come on, bro. Just get a regular band, bro. Guys who wear necklaces and rings and stuff, guys. Beta. Come on. What kind of man?
Are you gonna work around machinery and stuff like men do? You have all that gay stuff on.
They're all soy boys, and especially guys, men who wear bracelets. Beta male. Guys who wear toe rings. Beta. Come on, bro.
Oh, man, yeah.
If that is not an indicator that they've been to Diddy parties, and I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Thing to him. I guarantee if you were the one for him, he would have made the reservations, he would have gotten the gifts, the chocolate, the flowers, the whole thing. Men know what Valentine's Day means to a woman. Point blank.
Guys, we just hit 100 likes, guys. I appreciate that. Look at that, guys. We actually beat the record. Guys, thank you for that. I appreciate all of you guys. So guys, please make sure you are subbed. I see a lot of new faces in the chat, guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, guys. I go live Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 9. So this Sunday, guys, will be that 30,000 sub special. So thanks, you guys, for 30,000 subscribers. It'll be an open live, guys. So anyone who has any type of topic, guys, we'll just go in on it. So
period. They know what it means, and if it means nothing with you, then you're nothing to him. Do not let him fool you. If he does nothing for Valentine's Day, he needs to be gone. No excuses.
You be doing him a favor, right, guys? I'm telling you guys, chicks like this. Well, guys, first of all, this friggin' old broad. Come on, guys. Her voice is deeper than mine, right? But guys, if you're with this money grubbing chick and she breaks up with you guys, she's doing you a favor.
And yes, for that one girl who comes in, I know it's just a holiday. That's not the point. The point is it's a holiday that they know about, that we care about. Like, hello. I love you. We are
Guys, hey, I want everyone in this chat to sum this chick up in 2 sentences at most, right? Guys, you got 2 sentences, right, to sum this. Because why is it when we talk about these loudmouth broads, Sweet auntie shows up just in time. Sweet auntie's gonna tear these broads to shreds.
What guys actually want for Valentine?
Now, guys, look at this. I mean, look at them, guys. Right? Watch.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day according to their love language. What guys actually want for Valentine's Day according to their love language. Next up, quality time. The best thing to do is a no phone activity. Axe throwing.
Oh yeah.
Mini golfing. Bowling.
Shooting range, museum.
Things that you could do with your guy friends. Why would you want to go with some chick to the shooting range? Guys, by the way.
You've been had.
Yeah. He ain't gonna do that.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Come on.
Hiking, going for a little walk.
Planetarium, aquarium. And if you guys are both silly and creative, make a game within the experience. Like take turns naming the fish and debate on who's better.
Nemo.
Or get him an old gaming system.
N64.
Right? Relive your childhood together. You guys could always do a cook-off. See who can create the best appetizers or entrees or desserts. Or if your man is family-oriented, invite his family over, make a nice brunch for them. Wanting to spend time, not just with him, but with his family will really mean a lot to him. Plus, you know, you can really show him how well-rounded you are. Family time in the morning.
Oh my God. Are they crazy Mormons or something?
I don't know,
like
dude.
way too they're a little bit whacked.
I
man.
think,
yeah.
guys, put a 1 if you guys have heard of a smag hag. If you know what I mean, a bundle of sticks hag. Have you guys heard of that?
Oh
yeah. A smag hag. I can't say the F word, but guys, a smag hag is a straight chick that's in love with a gay guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? And they think that one day he's gonna turn straight and they're gonna live happily ever after. I guarantee that he's zesty and she's his hag, and they decided to make content out of it. You know what I'm saying? Guys, look at this dunderhead.
Call me crazy, but I really don't think men need a day to feel loved. And Valentine's Day is really just for women. Serious question. Do men actually care about Valentine's Day? I don't mean participate. I mean actually care. I don't think
No, we don't care about Valentine's Day because we don't get anything out of it. We don't get that. This is the same reason why men don't care about a woman's education, her job, her accomplishments, because it doesn't benefit us at all. Why would a man, thank you guys, why would any man care about a day where we have to, where we are expected to feed money into the corporate machine? You're better off, guys, taking $200 out of your bank account and lighting it on fire. That's all you're doing. Or guys, here, take $200 and go to the casino. How about that? You guys don't spend no $200. He says we care about BJs. Squirrel says, I don't even care about my birthday facts. You know what I'm saying? So
I think men really know it's Valentine's Day until they're getting yelled at. Women feel disappointed when men don't do enough. It's no longer a day to celebrate love.
And yet anytime a man says that a woman's not doing enough, it's how dare you? Clown world.
It's more of a relationship performance review for men. But if they don't perform in the way we expect, they get nothing but World War III. And that's not fair to men, but I get it. Flowers, dinner, gifts, effort. But a man never really expects anything at all. Women didn't care about February 14th. I don't think men would even know it was Valentine's Day. Maybe we could be a little easier on them. I do think we should meet in the middle because I would like flowers and dinner too.
That's the middle, guys. That's her meeting in the middle. You absolute dunderhead. Look at that.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck, that's what's about to get increased.
Absolutely insane. Guys, we have 300 people watching. Guys, hit that like button. Let's try and hit 150 likes, guys. We appreciate that. Here we go, guys.
If you're a boy and you have a girlfriend or a situationship, then this video is for you. I have a question for you. I'm not trying to get you in trouble here. So
God, listen to this chick's voice,
Yeah,
dude. Oh my God. Talk about tap dancing on your nerves. Oh my God. I mean, I have a situation. Yep. Oh my God. Oh, guys, what is going on? And she calls herself Annabelle. Ugh, guys. What a joke.
well, let me ask you. Did you ask your girl to be your Valentine yet? Hear me out. I am not going to lie. I think if two people are...
And she's chewing gum. Just... Ugh. Sweet auntie with the $10 says that she and her husband only buy gifts for each other's birthday. They do movies or a trip for anniversary and a house upgrade for Christmas. Everything else is nonsense. Facts. Look at that, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
You are scaring the hoes.
Check that out.
You are scaring the hoes.
in a relationship, spend Valentine's Day together and make it special. I'm sorry I said that, but this is the unpopular opinion. It is going around like crazy on social media right now where guys do special things to ask their girl to be their Valentine.
Look at that.
Elaborate things. And brother, your girl is seeing this. She's gonna try.
There you go, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's pump the brakes there. Snowboard, Colin, Omni, Evil Eddie, Memphis. Do you guys remember when I covered that story of that chick who said, I thought I was happily married until I got on TikTok?
Yeah.
Then I realized I wasn't, and then I divorced my husband. Guys, this is what they're talking about with this social contagion foolishness. Everything's going just fine for you and your girl, and then all of a sudden she sees one TikTok video and your whole relationship is blown to smithereens.
Yeah.
And she's going to act like you changed. She's going to act like you're doing something wrong. Absolutely insane. What a joke.
But then they might try to go back to the guy who they left before, who never gave them anything to begin with, anyways.
Yeah,
Like
Nug
the
Nug.
same day, yeah, Nug Nug, who won't give them a damn thing.
Yeah,
but they'll go back to him.
They'll go back to they'll go back to this
Pull
guy.
out game, mate. Pull out game, man. I just don't pull out, bitch. For you motherfuckers that want to know, I don't pull out. It ain't weak, motherfucker. I don't pull out.
You know what I mean? So it goes right back to where they started. That's exactly what happened.
We go back to Nugamus Prime.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's
Come
the guy
on.
who the only time they ask will be like a guy like that who just doesn't give a damn.
Yep. And guys, that's how you know that you're not that guy, is if they require you to do all this stuff on dates and on Valentine's Day. Because guys, we all know that freaking Chad, Tyrone, Gavin, the starving artist, and Nug Nug on the first night for free in the first 45 minutes and knowing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We all know, guys, that they were out at the bar. Right? And then about an hour later, she's back at Nug Nug's house. Yeah. He's getting it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, how hard is this to understand?
Yeah.
So
Not to compare, she's gonna be like, why is my man not asking me to be his Valentine? Girls want you to ask, even if you think it's already established. And if you want ideas on how to ask, you could get her a bouquet of flowers. You could do something really niche to your interests, customize a crossword. You could get her favorite food, make a poster, take her on a date, and then ask. Look, it doesn't matter what you do, but just do it. I'm trying to help you out. If you need more,
I'm there to help. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. You absolute dunderhead. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
You stupid woman.
Everyone stop and take a second, please. Go over to my friend Omni's channel. Guys, drop him a sub. He's doing really good stuff over here, guys. You know? So guys, go over here, check him out. I'll drop the link in the chat here. So guys, go over there, drop him a sub, man. So here we go.
You know what we don't see is the other side of the coin. We don't see these women telling other women, hey, you got to do this, that, and the other for the man in your life for Valentine's Day. Otherwise, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
I thought that's what Hawk Tua girl did. And she still sucked money out of you. Oh,
that's true. That's true. That's very, 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 very true. Here you go, guys.
Went through 2 happy Valentine's Day to absolutely everybody on my channel. Went through 2 relationships over the last 14, 15 years where I got nothing on Valentine's Day. Nothing, 0, zilch, nada. And I conditioned myself to believe that that was completely acceptable. I am single as I want to be. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not dating anybody.
Wait for it.
The person who left me these, first of all, it took me a while to figure out who left them. But second of all, these flowers are absolutely gorgeous. Serve the world, because if this person can do it and we don't talk at all, you deserve.
Beta male. Look at that, guys. Simple Stiltskin bought her some flowers. Darth Simpius bought her some flowers.
Yep.
Septimus Prime bought her some flowers. What an absolute simp. Beta. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, maybe if I buy her flowers, she'll let me sniff her panties, bro. She'll let me sniff her office chair. Please. What a joke. Guys, why this is why I don't even blame these 304s. I blame simps, guys. I honestly do.
Well, she's gonna probably trash him and say, like,
Oh, yeah.
I never really liked the guy, he's a bum, but whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like, like, let's see her gratitude. And by the way, she never gave anything.
Nope.
Valentine's Day is supposed to be like reciprocal too.
Yeah,
or like
right,
that's
please.
that's
A lie
detector determined.
No,
No, but like when I was in school as a kid, they would say like everyone has to give everyone Valentine's Day cards.
Yeah.
Like no matter what gender you are and stuff. So like that's how they would just like normalize all this garbage.
Yeah.
You gave dudes Valentine's in school, dude?
When I was like 7 and 8 and stuff, yeah, that's everybody did that. They would just do it for the whole class. Like everyone would do it for the whole class.
That's interesting.
Gay. But I'm just saying that's part of the garbage they push on
I know
you.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
playing with
yeah. I had to comment. I put myself out when Harry's around. Remember when I
Make sure
felt
they
it with
watch
the
us.
vitamin D? Then it was a tranny boombani and that.
The world, ladies. You deserve the world.
Look at that.
But then somebody who, clearly is just you guys.
A loser? A
You
moron?
deserve the world, because if this person can
You see this entitlement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see this entitlement? It's just ridiculous. She's like, well, I should have gotten this anyways. What a joke. Look
You know
at
what the
that.
weird thing is? She's never going to come to, therefore, I'm going to do XYZ for this guy. That's never going to be the conclusion of all of this.
Yeah.
He did whatever he did, whatever the gesture and all that, and she's going to use that just to uplift herself and give herself an ego boost on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
It's all vanity to them. Notice she said, no, not an ounce of gratitude to the guy who got it for her. In fact, she's making a video embarrassing that guy. That guy's going to see that video and be embarrassed.
Yeah.
He's going to see that video. He might even see us reacting to that video and say, God damn, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
He could have bought a bottle of Jergens.
I know all of us are gonna be like,
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
But he did something kind out of his own heart and just gets put into the gutter and publicly embarrassed. That's a problem with the modern landscape. Like we're not actually really laughing at him, I guess, directly. We're more laughing at her, or that's what I am. But it's see how negative that can create. So that's why people don't want to approach people in public and take risks. Because why? Because you're going to get humiliated afterward. More often than not.
That guy is straight up the ambassador of the unsucked rooster. No doubt about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know you're probably thinking about the Super Bowl and football right now, but the women have moved on. The women in your life, we're thinking about Valentine's Day. We're thinking about Valentine's Day, and we probably already have the gift plan. We probably already have the kids' Valentines all ready to go. So step up. And this is what you're going to do. 3 things this year and always for the woman in your life to not be a complete degenerate. Number 1, flowers. You need flowers. They can be cheap. Don't spend a lot of money on flowers, I say. Go to Trader Joe's. $10, beautiful bouquet. It's the
$10 is still too much for something that dies. What are you talking about?
effort. Yeah. It's the effort. Number 2, something sweet. It could be a bag of Sour Patch Kids if they prefer sour, or it could be chocolate. It could be like something cheap. It doesn't need to be expensive. Once again, it's the effort, and women love sweet treats. So that is number 2. And number 3, and most importantly, is a card. Women love to hear about the sentimental ways that you love them, or like even if it's a funny card, it's still cute and funny. So anyways, my 3 top things for men, and I hope this finds the right people, to not be a degenerate to your woman on Valentine's Day. And I will be posting Valentine's gift guides this year for the wife, the bougie wife in your life, for the husband that never wants anything, and then for the boyfriend because they have not reached husband status yet. They are budgeted at $50. So anyways, like
that, guys, see? That's what a joke.
On one end, but not the other, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
so I saw this.
All right, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, man.
Let's talk.
Where do you find this stuff, Adrian?
Yeah.
Look at this, guys. Look.
I'm kind of having.
I'm single on Valentine's Day. I don't know how this happened, man. This
I'm an old
crazy.
Nashville 304.
I'm a 304 and my titties hang to the floor.
Yeah. I'm just your average country live, laugh, love. 304, and I'm a wino.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I buy you dinner, you huck too.
Roses are red, violets are blue. She's single because she's a hooah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. FY Bob, thanks for the $2, my friend. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
And then he says, so when it comes to Valentine's Day, never be that corny couple like Will Ferrell and that female character on SNL in the cheerleader outfit. Yeah, facts. Yeah, thanks for the $5, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication, and I want my croutons, please.
A single Valentine's Day. I'm kind of having a single Valentine's Day. I actually bought a book yesterday.
Did you?
I did.
You can't read. What are you talking about?
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
About no, it's a good thing. I did. It's about like daily. It's actually like a daily prayer, like in your single life. Really, I mean, it was a good, like just little stories to read.
Like a
every day.
motivational thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you started it?
Yeah, yes, I read one last night.
There you go.
I did, actually. I read a little short story. And
Nice.
what? I'm just listening. You know, I mean, it's just different.
He's not going to attract Cletus with no book learning.
What was your story about? It's like a little bitty. No, it's like little bitty. It's actually like
little devotional type.
Yes, like little Bible verses, like 2 pages.
So what was the verse?
I don't remember the verse.
Of course you don't. That's what I said. First thing she was reading. Yeah. Come on.
You stupid woman.
How dumb do they think we are, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are you talking about? Look at that.
Sweetheart, I think it was Corinthians 304.
One, actually, I read 2 or 3 because they're just little bitty, like 1-page things. One was about like being okay and being yourself and being alone and learning how to find yourself more when you're
guys. Now wait a minute. Does that sound like the Bible at all?
No.
No.
No. Whoa. We need to stop right here, guys. Hold on one second. First of all, guys, I'm not a Christian, but guys, I see these like, Bible verses for her and all these things for like to just read the Bible. Like, what do you need a book of verses or a book of stuff about the Bible when you can actually get the damn book yourself? I'm darn book yourself, right? Why? Hey guys, here's the thing. This is Christian feminism.
Yeah.
The book of manifestation. Well, it was all about, you know what I mean, finding yourself and blah. Where in the Bible does it tell a woman all this manifest feminist stuff? A woman should be married with children. She should go from her father's house to her husband's house. An uncovered woman is a no-no in Christianity. What are you talking about? This is one of those motivational books that they cram Bible verses in at the end to try and get idiots like this is money.
Yeah.
And that's why, guys, the modern day church in the United States is cooked. I'm sorry, but it's cooked.
No, but
there's more idiots like this than there are actual traditional hellfire, brimstone style churches. What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I'm saying this is a weird mentality that has infiltrated into almost every society, every modern society, right? They're interpreting their own scriptures, pretending to be religious through the lens of feminism.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane.
It's demonic.
It's like a blasphemy, and it's like instead of, remember how I was saying before, and I did make a joke out of it, but this still kind of applies. And I said, don't cast pearls to swine. This is just swine casting to each other.
Yeah, facts. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true. That's very
But the
true.
original quote, it says, it says, don't cast pearls don't cast pearls to swine, but sometimes you can come on an uncovered pig.
Sister Mary Francis.
Damn, dude, you made me forget the point I was trying to make.
Just look at this chick, spicy dill pickle like on her shirt. Come on, man. This is actually sad.
FY Bob says Valentine's Day is when a woman is into you, she'll surprise you in the nice undies and bang your facts. Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Basically it. So yeah, thanks, man.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the scene.
Okay. And one of the other ones was don't like you may feel.
This is the thing about podcasts, guys. Anyone could podcast, but then again, anyone can podcast. You know what I'm saying? Podcasting is like karaoke. Anyone can karaoke, but then again, anyone can karaoke,
Just when your life is in a different place.
The ironic thing
it's
is
just for a season.
We know this podcast is not good, but a lot of actually women will actually listen to that and like be like, oh, this is like really good. And it's like, you know what I mean? They'll actually probably get a lot of viewers and people and get a big head about it themselves. It's like, no, like your content sucks. It's just that there's a giant demographic for it now. I guess. You know what I mean?
Yep. Check this out, guys.
I thought it would be funny to tell you about 2 really dumb Valentine's Days that I've had since this weekend is Valentine's Day.
Guys, we're almost at 150 likes, guys. Everyone stop, take a second and hit the like button, guys. We have 314 people here. Guys, I called the like button the 304 button because it's easy and it's free. So hit the 304 button, guys. I'll be right back, guys.
We're going to start with Valentine's Day 2022. I believe I was 25 years old. I had been in a relationship since the previous August. Christmas obviously comes before Valentine's Day, and that was the first huge flag for me where I should have clocked it and been like, oh, okay, maybe this person and I are not that compatible. But no, I didn't do that. Again, I was 25 and my brain was still working on fully developing. I have to mention the Christmas thing first because it builds up into what happened on Valentine's Day. So Christmas Eve, I'm at his family's house and I overhear him say in front of his whole family, I didn't get anyone anything for Christmas.
Nice.
And I had already bought his entire family and him Christmas presents. His sister, his brother, his mom, his dad, and I think 4 presents for him. So you could imagine my disappointment when I found out that we were totally on different pages there. We ended up having a conversation about it. I expressed that was very disappointing to me. I was very caught off guard and confused by it. He had this whole defensive argument about how Christmas is a capitalistic holiday. He doesn't believe.
Good for him. Good for this guy.
Musical as fuck.
He's 100% correct.
Fast forward to Valentine's Day. I thought maybe since he knew that whole Christmas thing had upset me, maybe, he would do something on Valentine's Day. No, it was even worse.
Because the same
actually.
principle
He
still
planned
applies.
nothing.
Thunderhead. The same principle as before still applies. And I'm sure
Yeah.
he explained that to her perfectly. Yeah.
Look at this. It's taken me 49 years, 2 children, their father, and a few other failed relationships to come to this conclusion. No human male will ever love and care and support me more than my male cat.
Oh my God, man.
Look at that.
You stupid woman.
What's her cat's name? Zinfandel?
Her cat's name is Zoloft. Oh no.
I had to beg him to have a picnic with me, and I gathered all the materials for the picnic. He didn't even write me a card. We didn't need to celebrate Valentine's Day because according to him, every day is Valentine's Day. Now, I don't even want to hear from the people that agree with that and that are like, oh yeah, Valentine's Day is just made up to get people to spend more money and buy things, and it's capitalistic.
Guys, any chick that has these bangs, run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's with this haircut?
And you know what else is ironic? The next video will be her complaining about capitalism.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like
for sure.
next week.
Exactly.
And
I was gonna say the
consumerism
same
and all
thing.
this garbage. It's like,
Yep.
well, a lot of it's revolving around us buying you horse shit on these
Yep,
days
that's
that you throw it away.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make somebody feel special on a certain day of the year. What is wrong with
What did Mark Rudolph say? Women are communists in their regular life, but capitalists in their dating life. You know what I mean? Like they want everything evil and even and equal when it comes to their jobs and everything else. They want the equal outcomes, but then in their dating life, they turn capitalistic real fast.
celebrating the people that you love a little extra one day a year? Not liking Valentine's Day is like the most pick-me thing I think you can do. Now we're gonna fast forward.
Look at that! She said not liking Valentine's Day is the most pick-me thing you can do. This chick is a demon, man.
a whole bunch of years to this most previous Valentine.
What does she mean by like pick me?
They call like any chicks like
It's an insult to women.
Yeah, who acts like chicks who might defend men, chicks who want to be married, chicks that are in relationships, chicks who are more traditional. They call them pick me's because they're trying to say, oh, you want a man to just pick me, like, oh, pick me. It's like,
that'd
that's
be
what
wonderful.
women should do. Unless you're a lesbian, don't you want a man to pick you? Right?
Yeah.
It's just stupid. And of course, guys, what group of women do you think invented that stupid word?
Lesbians, maybe.
Come on, Snowboard. What group of women's responsible for like everything?
Feminists.
No.
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
That's who invented that stupid
Oh my
word.
God, I didn't know that.
What a joke. And then it was adopted by white feminists.
Day. I spent 2 Valentine's Days with my most previous ex, the monstrous one that we all know about. The first one was only about 4 months into our relationship, and he was still courting the fuck out of me, and he went quite literally above and beyond, and I was like, oh my God, I've found the one. But then obviously a year later, he had gotten way too comfortable and lazy, for a lack of better words. And since in my previous relationship,
I can't listen to guys, she was on for like another 6 minutes. Guys, how long do you think she's been talking?
I don't know, like 5 minutes.
Guys, she's been talking for 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And they just
Yo, it felt so much longer.
Why? Why? Here you go, guys. Hold on. Let me go here. Now, guys, let's talk about this Galentine's Day, right? And then we'll actually get back to these chicks that are demanding the most from men, because you can see that this is a whole thing here, right? All these chicks are all, I deserve this. Look at this. Look at this. Valentine's Day is in 2 days. Flowers and a card is bare minimum. Look at that. Look at that.
It is so fine not to get like flowers and chocolates and all that stuff on Valentine's Day. Like, just because today's the day of love, it really doesn't. It's okay. Like, if you're in a relationship, you woke up this morning and your man didn't get you anything. Like, it just means that you're not worth $6. But also, it is so
boo-hoo.
Come on.
Look at that. Look at
Ladies, Valentine's Day is the perfect day
This girl
to
absolutely got
reevaluate.
plowed. she just Bender who got plowed and now trying to tell you wisdom. Like,
this is a total Xanax.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
She's in.
Yes, it is.
She just popped a bunch of Xannies, and guys, she's kind of she made her little nest, you know.
Oh no, look at that. The rest of your life begging a man for the bare minimum. If he knows you care about something, he will make an effort to care about it too. It's not hard to make a reservation. It's not hard to pick flowers up on the way home. It's not hard to know you well enough to get you something that you'll like today. Making you feel loved, making you feel special. You shouldn't have to beg for flowers. And don't let him gaslight you.
Guys, this chick's voice.
Yeah.
Guys, I would rather be kicked in the nuts by an NFL kicker than freaking come home to this voice, dude. What is going on?
And thinking that he doesn't care about this holiday because it's not about him. Stop begging him.
Someone says she just flicked the bean and now she's Aristotle.
Exactly.
Yo!
Is this the female version of post-nut clarity?
Maybe, yeah.
Guys,
it's a post-flick delusion.
Oh man. No.
Bro.
No, what you know what her gash is like? The allegory of Plato's cave.
Oh!
Now she's getting real stoic with us.
Oh! Come on, guys. Oh no, that's hilarious. Can you imagine she films this and you can hear vibrating of that? She left it on, you know? Oh no, look at
Oh my God.
Look at that.
And for the bare minimum. If he won't, someone else will, Buki. Someone else will.
Look at that. God, how annoying is this chick? It's total California West Coast. You know, we hate ICE, BLM, white girl, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Dude, this chick.
Hey.
So hold on.
What's
She
going
probably
on,
guys, her name is Mackenzie. She probably goes by Kenzie. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? King Judah, hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Salute to the panel, man. But I was just calling. Well, I just called in to you guys were talking about the pick me. So when I saw you guys mention the pick me girls, right? And I just wanted to point out the contradiction in the women that call other women pick me's, right?
Yeah.
So women have always championed the idea that they don't chase men. That's one of the biggest badges of honor that women carry, is that they don't chase men chase them, right? So actually calling a woman a pick-me when every woman expects a man to approach them first is a contradiction, because all women by their definition are waiting to be chosen. So the problem isn't that these women are pick-me's. The problem is that these women are traditional and they have respect for men. That's the real issue.
But Judah, here's the issue though. Up until recently, women have always done the choosing first. They would bat their eyelashes. They would drop their handkerchief. You know what I'm saying? They would give a man choosing signals. Look at these chicks who would draw like the little heart thing on their notebooks and stuff and say, Joni loves Chachi and all this other stuff. Back in the day, our mom's generation, they knew that, in high school, you had to try and get the captain of the football team. In college, you had to hang out by the law school and bat your eyelashes at the law school students or those Poindexter doctors. You know what I'm saying? These chicks would spend freshman year and sophomore year of college letting the basketball team, right? and then junior year and senior year, they're gonna go to the law school, they're gonna go to the medical school, and they're gonna get Poindexter to marry them. Then he's going to graduate from law school, medical school, make that money, and of course he doesn't know that she's been piped down by the entire basketball team. Oh no, because back then 304s kept their business to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because women historically have always shown interest first in men. That's how it works. Now it's flip-flopped to where these chicks think that every single man on earth needs to chase them. And that's
right.
Even when I was young, guys, I'm not that old. I'm 45. I remember girls in high school were talking about the guys that they thought were cute and they were putting themselves around. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a new thing that women have pursued the men that they want. They might not have been jumping out the trees like friggin' Jason Voorhees, but they were putting themselves in this area, flirting, doing things to where they could get the guys that they want. And you could tell, like, one of the big guys, I can't stare at this thing. Sorry, guys. So my point is, think of this. Judah Seagrip, I think snowboard's the youngest. We're all old enough to remember going out and there would be like in a bar, there'd be a chick by herself at the bar, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Having a drink, having a glass of wine. She was there to get to flirt. She was there because she's on the market. That's why chicks went to a hotel bar where there was nice. It was nice, and to try and meet a nice guy. Now, in places like Vegas, it's usually a 304. You know what I'm saying? But in most places, you would see a chick go out by herself to try and meet a nice guy. Now chicks go out with their friends. And guys, put a 1 if you agree. The worst thing that you can do is try and talk to a chick who has her friends around.
Right. Never, because I never ever approach a group of women, because really all it would take, it doesn't matter if 4 of the 5 girls like you. If one of those girls don't like you and you're not her type and she voices that, the rest of them can't show interest in you.
But Judah, here's the thing though. They get mad. Let's just say that you see Stephanie and her friends, and Judah goes up to her, and he's just spitting killer game, right? They're gonna get mad because you chose her and not them, and it's gonna be,
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch.
And you're cooked. You're cooked. You are cooked. It's horrible, and it's always the big one too. The big one wearing the crazy outfit, trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because she's mad because she always has to buy her own drinks and her own food, and we all know how much food she eats.
Well, I'm gonna
so
ask
the
you
bill
this.
is always high.
Were you guys aware of this? Because I know in different groups they have people. Let's say women. For as you said, the big one. But I don't know if you guys ever realized that. But all women in friend groups, they have the girl who's considered the alpha. She's usually the bossiest. She's kind of in charge, right? Well, I found out recently that if you approach a group of girls, let's say the alpha female, for intensive purposes, have already pointed you out, noticed you, and let the other girls know that she likes you. If you approach those girls and you try to holler at anybody but the alpha, they'll all turn you down from fear of the alpha female because she's already marked you.
Yep, that's true. And the craziest part too is, once again, guys, you don't, whenever you're out talking to chicks, guys, and this is not pick up game or anything, if you do decide to date, which I know a lot of you guys aren't, whether you're talking to one chick or you're trying to get her away from her friends, guys, never ever don't talk about yourself, because you're gonna say the wrong thing, and either she's gonna think, oh, you voted for Orange Man, or oh, you're not pro-choice, and next thing, all of her friends are gonna jump on you like a pack of jackals. You know what I'm saying? Let them talk about themselves. What's the number one thing that most women love to talk about, guys? Anyone?
Dating, their love life.
Themselves. Let's put a 1 if you agree, guys. If you've been out on a date, or even if you have a coworker who just comes to your desk and she's yeah, that's nice, but I have to get back to work now. I don't really care about your kids. I know that you just went through a breakup, but I got stuff to do. Man, it's ridiculous, man. And the worst is when it's like, oh shit, that was a question. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. Oh no.
Yeah.
You guys have been on a date and this chick is just blah blah blah. What was I doing? I wonder how the Seahawks are doing. This is a great year. Oh shit. She asked me a question. Free Palestine? Anyways, guys, here we go. So, guys, Galentine's Day panel. Yeah. Who's heard of Galentine's Day, and what do you think about it?
Well, I never heard of it. You guys brought it up today.
Yeah.
I heard about it. I actually know this chick I was dealing with, and she's saying she's participating in it. But basically, what I got from it is Galentine's Day and a lot of things that we're witnessing women do. Because right now I've been watching a lot of videos and different studies on how women have changed in the last 5 years, right? And I believe a lot of it, they put a lot of it on social media, yes, but specifically it's the red pill. This is a direct result of the red pill. More and more men they're disillusioned by love to the point where women, they'll be each other's Valentine. So what they do is they buy each other's gifts, and they make each other feel the same way they would feel if they had a man in their life. It's almost like, when women love to I noticed something about the difference between men and women. Women will self-medicate way more than men. When a man is missing something, we'll sit in that, and we'll work towards changing the situation in our life. But a woman, they can't sit in pain or despair, so they'll self-medicate. And that's what this is.
But Judah, they invent perceived pain and despair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't know what real pain is or real despair is, because us men have civilized the world. Where they don't have to worry about anything anymore and still play the victim. It's absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? What a joke. So guys, here we go. This is I saw this guy come on. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta translate. Yeah. But I'm guys, some of the chicks that don't even love checking out have been pretty hot, and now the streak is over. Yikes.
So I saw this guy come on here. He was like, if your girl goes to a Galentine's or a lingerie party, that basically she's a hoe.
She is.
And she can't be trusted.
She is.
And I just want to say, this is why women don't like y'all anymore. Y'all are literally scaring us. Y'all are literally weirdos. The purpose of a Galentine's is for female friends to show love to each other, because you have to think there are friends in that group that's probably in a relationship, and there are friends in that group that's probably single. So it's a way for kind of the single friends to get some appreciation, but overall, everyone to get some appreciation, because people may not get things for Valentine's. It's a way to show love. Hey, but I just want to say, it's crazy how anything.
Guys, once again, this is why, guys, if you have a girl and she hangs out with her single friends, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Guys, one of the best things that a girl can actually do once you guys get serious is leave all of her dunderheaded friends alone, except the ones that are married. Because here's the thing, us men, we naturally kind of do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see married guys have a lot of single friends. It might be their homeboys from a long time ago, right? But that's if their friend from high school, college, whatever, he remains single. But you don't see guys going out to the club and hey, I met Steve. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works, right? Us guys tend to be in a certain spot when we're in relationships. So
a woman does is leading back to her being a hoe, but a man can get out here and do whatever, and it's just, oh, we chilling. No. And it was people in the comments really following him up. And he was like, oh, most of the time when people have a Galentine, there's always at least one man there.
It's true.
But how do you notice?
That's
What
true.
if that's just...
Because you guys put it on TikTok, you dunderhead. What are you talking about? And guys, this is kind of odd that all these chicks dress up in lingerie and drink wine around each other, right? Right, guys? I swear, there's always one closet lesbian, right? You know?
Lesbian.
Who's trying to get her friends liquored up so that they can have a tuna buffet, you know?
The person who...
So to counter this woman's point, I used to be Uber driving back in the day. And I'll tell you that the night of the year I got hit on the most was exactly that. Scantily clad, lingerie-clad broads would get in the car and they would hit on me. And I was like their last shot for dong that night. So this woman is completely wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
One thing about it, I wanted to say, what they do, they like to create these psyops, right? She's trying to say that if you're in a relationship and your girl insists on doing Galentine's, there's nothing wrong with that. I beg to differ. You know, I disagree because I believe that Galentine's Day, even though it's funny to us, to men, it's ridiculous, right? But I do think that it's something that's more acceptable or expected out of single women. If you're in a relationship with a woman and she'd rather spend Galentine's Day with other women than you, there's a problem there because women admittedly say that Valentine's Day is about them. It's a holiday that affects them more and is more important to them than the men they're with. If she doesn't want to spend that with you, that is a red flag. That if she'd rather be around other women and possibly like I'm finding out now that men may be there, that's not a good sign, bro. Because another thing about this, and before you play the video, if you've been in a relationship, most of you guys has, women are always in the back of their mind. If they're really invested in you, they're always worried about the next woman. That's why they always accuse you of cheating, because in their mind, the worst thing that can happen is another woman know how good you are, right? So the fact that she'll risk you possibly spending time with your side chick on Valentine's Day, and she'd rather be with her friends, this is how you know she's not invested in your relationship. Because any woman that really loves you, she would assume that if you do have another woman, the day that she needs to watch you the most would be Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on.
Plus, it's just going to brew a bunch of trouble because they're going to get drunk and high together and kind of like maybe make out, or they're just going to go hate on men and be like, oh, why don't you text this guy and send him a photo of you and all dressed up hot? You know what I mean? They'll use that for later, and just say like, oh, it's just a Galentine's Day thing. We're having fun. We got a little out of hand.
Well, that's the whole point, though. They're drinking, they're dressing very sexually provocatively, and they're getting each other worked up, so that it becomes like, oh, bam, it just happened.
Yeah,
exactly. Or taking the first step happened.
Yeah.
So,
that's true. Well, guys, here, watch this. Watch. Hold on. Yes, man. Hold on. Watch.
I don't think that black men are like the gayest, I guess, group there is. They say like, oh, like 50% or 75% of black men are gay or something like that. Something weird, something outrageously high like that, right? I actually think it's the black women that are gay. If you really, really, really sit back and think about it, black women are masculine, they're narcissists, and they're gay because they're kissing each other, they're sleeping in the same bed, they're having these lingerie parties that no men are invited to. It's like, everything that they're doing is pointing to gay, but it's just so undercover that I don't think, like, you know, that we're actually counting it in the census because they're claiming it's not gay. They're claiming they're just friends. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that when a girl starts drinking, another girl might start kissing on her and feeling on her and seeing where it might go. These girls' trips is just fuck trips. And everybody knows, like, sometimes when they're in a relationship, they're having sex with their friends and stuff like that. And the boy don't know because he's not going to check what you're doing with your homegirl. You know what I mean? And then when you get in a relationship, Black women try to sabotage it to the fucking end. They will sit there and talk bad about that man. They're not happy for you in no sense of the word. And they get jealous when you're spending time with your husband instead of them, you know? And so I really, really, really think that the numbers are pretty skewed on that one. I really think that there's a lot more Black gay women than what society has been led to believe.
Guys, what do you
I
think?
don't think that Black men.
Guys, what do you think? What do you think,
That's
guys?
absolute facts.
Yeah.
That's absolute facts. Because everything she said, all right, of course you guys know I'm Black. I can't say that I've been raised around a lot of white women, but I did work in clubs, right? I was a bouncer in my early 20s. And I got to witness the way the friend groups work. And with the white women, though the same dynamics probably exist, white girls are less likely to let another woman direct who she's with, who she loves, and how much time she'll give a man that she's interested in. A Black woman would completely cut a relationship off because another woman told her to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep.
I don't know so much about homosexuality, but I do know for a fact, as long as I've been around all different races, Black women are the most homophobic demographic around.
Yeah.
They
Except
are the
they
demographic.
Hold on. That isn't true. Because guys, a lot of these B-dubs follow these zesty AF content creators. And guys, it's crazy, man. They have a zesty hairdresser, you know what I'm saying? And they love those dudes. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy.
But the point I'm trying to make, AJ, is that they use you gay as an insult more than any other demographic.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I think they do that is because, you know, Black men, society wants to give us, you know, I know you guys are very intelligent, so you know about the psyop that's been done on the Black community to feminize the Black male image, right? The Black woman has internalized this almost more so, at the same level, if not more, as the white men. And I'm starting to find out more and more that Black women are more comfortable around Black men if they sense feminine energy off him. Black women's minds are so warped that they're no longer even attracted to a traditionally masculine male. What I mean traditionally masculine I mean is having masculine frame, being responsible, logical, and being able to make decisions. The only form of masculinity that a Black woman is attracted to is high aggression and irrationality. So that's why they like thugs. So that's what when a Black woman see a thug that has bodies, this guy loses his temper quick, Black women have been taught that is masculinity. But see, traditional masculinity, a Black woman doesn't see that as masculinity. She actually been taught that there's weakness. She actually, you know, she's been taught the reverse. And I'm gonna say this before I pass it, and I want to go back to that guy's point. Yeah, when they get mad at you as a Black man, when they know that you are traditionally masculine, that's when she'll accuse you of being a homosexual. Notice she never does that to Pookie, right? And you know who else she doesn't do that to? She doesn't do that to a white man who is traditionally masculine. Notice that you've never heard a Black woman get into any confrontation with a white male where they're going back and forth, and she accuses him of being gay because she automatically respects his masculinity over yours. She has been programmed to call you gay for two reasons: because she doesn't respect traditional masculinity in Black men, and also because she knows for a fact that you're not gay. This is why she accused you of being gay, because like to the other guy's point, Black women actually love gay Black men.
Yep, that's true. So, all right, guys, let's move forward here. Let's see. One moment, guys. We're at 197 likes, guys. We have 350 people watching, guys. Let's try and hit 200 likes, guys. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, you guys, for being here. Obviously, appreciate that. Here we go, guys.
I'm going to tell you why I hate Galentine's Day in less than 60 seconds. There's no Galentine's Day.
Now, guys,
you know why?
Why? Why would there not be a Galentine's Day? Could it be because a lot of guys who are in relationships just want to be left the hell alone? Just have a day, right? Where we can just be left the hell alone. Because if you're married or in relationships, you know the one superpower that chicks have is to take your one day off and fill it up with bullshit, right, guys? Snowboard, Judah, Secret, Larry, everyone in the chat. If all of us are at the lake, couple cases of beer, fishing on the dock, how long do you guys think that we can go without saying a single word to each other?
Minimum couple of hours. Couple of hours is nothing.
Hours. We don't have to say anything. Guys, you remember you would see like back when you were young and your dad's friend got like a new Camaro or whatever, and you see all the guys in the neighborhood, just the hood's up and they're just staring at the engine. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do, guys. It's crazy. Like women, guys, let me know if you agree. Women are jealous of how easily entertained guys are. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. You give everyone in this panel a football, we go outside and we're chilling for hours. Hours. A dartboard, a pool table. You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling. Guys, we can have fun the whole day with people we don't even know. They are jealous because they have to go out, spend money. Oftentimes they'll hate each other anyways, because we all know that women talk more to their enemies than their actual friends. You know what I'm saying? Guys, how many times have you seen your girlfriend or your wife go, yeah, I'm going out with Stacy, Stephanie, and whatever, and then she comes back, and all you hear her saying about these quote unquote friends is,
Tell him I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore.
That's the whole time. It's like, why do you go out with these people you hate? Why? Us guys, we don't. If we can't stand a guy, we don't talk to him, right? And if we're gonna go out, hang out, it can be like, I can hang out with Secret, and he goes, hey, yo, man, these are my boys, Snowboard, Judah, and Larry. I'm like, all right, I don't know him, but hey, we're gonna go hang out, have fun, go to the game, go watch the game, go. Yes, this is how basic us men are. And guys, I need you to listen to me closely. Snowboard, Judah, Secret, Larry, chime in. Snowboard first, Judah, Secret. We can watch the same damn thing over and over and over again and be fine. I've watched Hagler Hearns like 999 times, and I'll watch it again. We know how it ends, guys. Guys, what is like the sporting event that you've watched 1,000 times? Snowboard. Or like a movie or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember one thing, seeing Dave Mirra do like a double backflip on a BMX bike was pretty cool.
Yeah. And that was how long ago?
Like over 20 years ago.
But you'll watch it over and over again. You'll watch it each time and be fine. Judah, what's the sporting event, the game, match, or whatever, where you'll just sit down, crack open a beer, and watch it?
What I watched over and over again periodically, at least maybe every year since it happened, right? I'll probably watch it 5 times throughout the year. It's the Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. I watch
there you go.
I don't like Conor McGregor, you know.
Yeah,
So
Khabib is cool.
Yeah. Here's the thing, guys, and we know how it ends. We've seen it 1,000 times, but you know what? Having a bad day, crack open a beer. See, Secret.
For me, I like watching the UFC knockout compilations, and I tend to watch those over and over and over again.
Yeah. Larry.
Yeah, actually, me and Judah are the same. That Khabib versus Conor McGregor, that was absolutely epic.
Yeah,
it was absolutely epic. I watched it all over again. The only other sporting event that I've watched multiple times was Josh Beckett's performance in the World Series when the Red Sox won.
Oh yeah, guys. Once again, like, we know how this ends, and we'll invite our friends over to watch a game from 20 years ago. You know, so Yeah, here we go, guys.
Because single men have never received the message that they're supposed to feel sad and lonely and desperate and pathetic on Valentine's Day, but single women get nothing but. As a result, we got Galentine's Day, the world's little consolation prize. I don't celebrate Galentine's Day because I think it's horseshit and it's just a weird word. Stop. Wow, that was less than 30 seconds.
Now, guys, Galentine's Day came from Parks and Rec. It's not us men who invented this. She's getting cooked in these comments. It's from Parks and Rec, and it's not for single people. It's to celebrate female friendship. So this dunderhead doesn't even know what it's about. It's just getting cooked. And look, the reason there's no Galentine's Day is men aren't taught to value friendships. Patriarchy is still at fault. Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
What a joke. Guys, they always blame us guys. Always. Always.
Every day it is someone having to get on the internet.
Oh my God.
We now can ban
and display and spew their loserness and their bitterness, because why is Galentine's putting so many men and women thongs in a bunch? Why is a holiday that women have decided to come together to show love and unity and community with one another affecting so many people? Like, women have decided I am not finna beg or persuade someone as to why I deserve a box of chocolate, or I'm not about to
Well, guys, do you see? Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Guys, women deserve is such a woman's word. No man, and I hate to do the whole real man, but no man who's worth a damn says I deserve anything, guys. None of us deserve anything. And guys, I don't respect any one gender or one sex. I don't respect any whole one religion or anything. Guys, respect is earned. You have to respect women. I don't have to respect a damn thing. Because this is what I always say. The 2 most dangerous questions ever asked by modern men. These are the 2. How many times have I said this, guys? You can't put Pandora's box. You can't close it. Once modern men start asking, what am I getting out of this keeping society going and helping women? What? These women cannot articulate why men should sacrifice for them. That's the most dangerous question ever asked. Because if I use the cowboy analogy, cowboys riding through the Old West, the cowboy needs the horse because he can't walk to the next town. What if the horse bucks him off and says, what am I getting out of this? I don't need you. You need me. And the cowboy goes, duh, and then the horse just walks away. You know what I'm saying? And the cowboy's cooked. And the other thing, guys, is snowboard. You can't talk about said group that way. And now men are asking, or else what? Oops. Or else what? You can't talk about minorities, or else what? You can't talk about women, or else what? Think about how dangerous that question is. Men have had it, guys. Men have had it. The shame, the insults, the guilt. Guys, we aren't having it. One of the milestones of being a man is to steel yourself against shame, especially from women. If it's someone like your dad, someone who you respect, fine, yes, but don't let no 304 shame you. And guys, steel yourself against the effects of women's tears. Guys, we hit 200 likes. Guys, we have 213 likes. Let's go. Appreciate that.
Also,
Appreciate that.
Too, there's like a bit of a distinction between like what they're really saying is I'm entitled to this. It's a little different than deserve it, I would say, because when they're saying that like I'm entitled, like that's what they should be saying, because that's really what they mean. By deserve, they're saying I'm entitled to it.
Right, because deserve makes it seem like you did something.
Exactly.
That's a payoff.
You can, if you earn it, then you can get what you deserve. But if you're entitled to it, then you're just, you know what I mean? You're just entitled to it. So even your piece of trash, like you're entitled to it, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But still, I still think that that's not a good word to use. Guys, stuff is earned, and no one owes any of us anything. You know, that's the thing that I don't get about these 304s. It's such a stupid way to think.
Yeah,
That people just owe you stuff or they owe you anything. It's absolutely insane.
Just date someone just to say I have a Valentine. I'm going to connect and, you know, spend time with the women who already show me love and I show love to them. And we're going to do that. Why is that so upsetting to some of you all men and women? And then you all trying to pull that, oh, y'all just so single. That's the most singlest thing I ever heard. Women in relationships do this too. Like, y'all are so lame for trying to shit on a holiday that not bothering you all. Every day it is someone having to get on the internet and display. And
I hear you guys.
This nigga
you should make it like
a
you know how you have the race card and other stuff. You should have one that's for bird hands. When the bird hands,
yeah.
Like a little like bird taking a dump or something.
Now, guys, yeah. Guys, so like, what was my craziest Valentine's Day story? I'm trying to think of the one that I was going to tell you guys. Oh yeah. So I was with this one chick, and I drove like 2 hours to this like seafood place that she wanted to go to. Right, and it was like a decently expensive place, and I was like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "Well, this menu's not what I thought it was going to be." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Well, there's nothing but seafood." I wanted to come here because I heard it was really, really nice, but I thought that they would have other stuff on the menu. I said, wait a goddamn minute. You don't like seafood, and we're at like a very prominent seafood restaurant? Well, I just wanted to see what it was like. And I said, wait a minute. And she's like, well, you know, they have steak and stuff, but I don't really eat red meat. I'm like,
uh-oh.
I said, well, you know what? I'm eating. So can we go somewhere else? No. So I sat there. I had my fisherman's feast and some crab legs.
Nice.
And she ordered this little salad. It was like, this is messed up. I can't eat it. And I was like, this is good. Needless to say that there wasn't a lot of talking on the way home. Snowboard. You were saying that you had a story too? Was it Colin?
I don't really. I've had an ex come back once and hooked up with her. That was kind of about it.
Oh really? Yeah. She came through the window at 2 a.m.
She's like,
come through my window, come by, sit by the fire, get diddled by me.
The remix over here. What a joke. Oh no, guys.
And this is why you have to shut down the Discord, and you gotta apply now.
Yeah, that's my only really bad story, I guess.
Yeah.
This nigga just said, you know, it's a group of losers if 6 to 9 women group up to plan a Galentine's. I'm over here cracking the fuck up because that's true. That is very true to a degree because most of the time, and you know what? Let me say this. When the Galentine's Day thing started, it was the loser bitches. Like, let me clarify. It was definitely the loser bitches when it started. That's who started it, a loser bitch. But now I would say it's kind of just a cute something to do in addition to regular Valentine's Day events. I don't see nothing wrong with it now because it's been around for maybe like, I guess you would say about a good 10 to 12 years. I would say at least a good 10 years. The Galentine's Day thing has been a thing. So I'm like, shit, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with it to a certain degree. Now, would I make a priority to celebrate it every year? No.
Yeah, but you're married. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. She has a nice ring. So obviously, you know, she must be an okay chick, right? But yeah, come on, you know. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Snowboard. Look. I can see you parallel parking the forklift in the background, right?
I want the one in the front.
Isn't this the saddest thing you've ever seen, guys? This is Galentine's Day, guys. That's Galentine's Day. Hold on.
If you plan on inviting me to a Galentine's celebration and I get there and it turns into a Galentine's, God forbid, a Diddy-entine's celebration, don't even invite me. You can go ahead and pass that invitation. I don't want to go to a Galentine's event hosted by Tricks and Ronnie. I'm good. I don't need 10 bitches trying to eat me out.
So they will be having a tuna platter and pad thai at the party.
They're gonna have a tuna buffet. And yo, you guys know she's saying this because it's happened once before.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's happened before. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Straight. Literally and figuratively.
AJ,
I'm straight.
The new simping mood can be send a bottle of baby oil to to one of those, to the, like, you know, the party that when they hosted out there.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, just because I'm straight, that don't mean I'm trying to have a dick sucking contest. Why am I seeing a lot of these Galentine's Day and I'm seeing dick balloons, dick cakes, dick pops? It's penis times? I'm confused what I got invited to.
It's because
what happened?
It's because they want to get. It's because they want to get dick down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Yeah. That's the only time they do like to use any latex. Oh!
What a joke. And guys, all these B-dubs are realizing that once they get there and the champagne starts flowing and the baby oil comes out.
Yeah, seriously. AJ's done videos on these B-dubs are like, yeah, you know, all my friends are like, oh yeah, stay single, and then all of a sudden we're partying and they're drinking and they're trying to kiss me and stuff. What the heck is going on here? And why do all these B-dubs have deeper voices than mine? What's that about?
Yo, Doug, it's because they brought the Coochie Lucy juice.
I tell you, I think that's what stuff like Galentine's. There's this MMA writer, Eugene Robinson, and he's talking about how there was this cult in Germany. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, we have to empower men are superior, blah blah blah. And he convinced a bunch of guys to like isolate themselves and like leave their wives and everything like that. And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, men are superior, we have to keep our seed to ourselves. And they're like, yeah, men, let's all start blowing each other. And they're like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's what these women are trying to do with this Galentine's Day stuff. I'm telling you, man, they're just. Did you see that one episode of where that girl called into Kendra G and she, this B-dub with a crew cut and was like, I can turn you out, Kendra. I can turn you into a lesbian. And she's like, girl, have you lost your mind? And she was dead serious. That was the only time I've seen Kendra G get that upset, when this woman swore up and down that she could turn Kendra out. That's exactly what's going on with this Galentine's Day garbage.
You go to the party and all you hear is what a joke. What a joke, guys.
Uno, pain and sip. Why am I sipping out of a dick? Why is everything covered in dicks right now? I don't like it. If you plan on inviting,
And why do y'all be at these Galentine's Day events wearing nothing but lingerie, drinking alcohol, and twerking in a room full of nothing but women? And y'all gotta stop doing weird stuff, because I'm all for a good time, but what is the lingerie about exactly? Y'all can't wear regular clothes? And now I understand why y'all don't want men no more, because y'all probably just want each other. Just come out the closet. It's 2026. We not gonna judge.
We will. Lesbian. Oh. Look at that. Hold on.
So Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a holiday just for couples. It can also be a holiday to celebrate the love you have for yourself.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray.
AJ, let's not forget the double standard of celebrating women being alone, but then shaming men because they're alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or celebrating women's spaces in Women's Day as a Galentine's Day, but then men can't have their own spaces and their own holidays.
Yeah. You know what's funny too? There's no consumerism in their part of the holiday. They're not saying, "Oh, I'm bringing this and this." I mean, there's consumerism.
Yeah, exactly.
In it, but
why doesn't Galentine's Day stress buying your female friends freaking,
you buy them the
gifts
lingerie.
and dinner and all this garbage?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Here we go, guys.
Because that would turn into like trading, sex objects.
Yeah.
In a way, you know what I mean? They'll just say, "Oh, it's just for you." Oh man, I didn't think that's what the chocolate is.
Oh. So guys, we're at almost 250 likes, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, guys. For all you guys that are new, please like and subscribe. Share the video to 1 or 2 of your friends. Guys, I go live Mondays through Fridays at 5 p.m. and Sundays at 9. Guys, this Sunday is the 30K subs special. So, guys, we have a nice, fun live stream, guys. We'll be, any topic you guys want, open panel, lots of fun. I think I have a topic too, but anyone else who has a topic. So here we go, guys.
It does not mean that you need to be miserable. So here's a list of all of the things that you can do either by yourself or with the girls in your life to have an amazing Valentine's Day still. Because for my single girlies, including myself, we are focusing this Valentine's Day on self-love and loving the other girls in our life and not on
like every other day of the year.
Yeah.
Put a one, guys. Hold on. If you agree that we are living with the most narcissistic, self-centered, ignorant, arrogant, anti-family, anti-God, anti-America group of dunderheaded morons that have ever lived, right? That's these modern women. I can't think of anyone, guys, chicks like this. I wish that we could trade smart foreigners for. You know what I'm saying? Because we have legal immigrants who come here legally, and they're some of the most patriotic, pro-America, pro-family, and we should get rid of dunderheads like this. Sweet Auntie's been a member for 5 months. She says early retirement is harder than buying junk. Facts. Thanks for the support, my friend. I appreciate that. Who was saying something?
And AJ, it's because they earned it. They put in the work. That's why when they get here, they are successful and they want to integrate because they had to work for it. They weren't given it.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, and she's like girly. Like, you're not a girly. You're an old 304. You know what I mean? They're trying to speak the same way as they would if they were like 22 years old. It's like, come on, you're old retired.
I want to see them. I want to see them pass the same law that China did that gets rid of all these face filters.
Yeah.
Because imagine what this girl looks like without all that makeup and that face filter on her face. Can you imagine?
Talking about horse people.
Imagine if somehow there was a law that banned like all use of makeup and filters that just occurred overnight.
Yeah,
and how much that would like change everything. It would be like insane.
We should start a trend where like before you go home with a girl, you should be able to hit it with a bucket of water. You should be able to hit it with a bucket of water.
Yeah,
well, that's why I always go swimming is a good idea.
Yep.
Or snowboard just kicks her off a pier.
Yeah.
Isn't this lake nice? He kicks her off the thing.
Yeah.
Doug Pierre, thanks for
hey, you know what I did to her though? I gave her a little bit of peer pressure.
And guys,
hold on. Thanks for handing out some memberships, man. I appreciate that. Who was saying something?
And speaking of change, guys, these 3 or 4s don't change. Only their circumstances do.
Exactly. Yep. That's true. Because the only thing that changes is their skin when it wrinkles and their titties sag. You know what I'm saying?
Being miserable because we're single. Valentine's Day is all about love, so be a girl's girl and show love to all of the important women in your life, whether that's your friends, your mom, your grandma, I don't know, but whoever it is, you can either maybe spend the day making some little Valentine's treats and drop it off to them, sit and write them letters or type them big paragraph messages about everything you love about them. Just spreading the love, I feel like, is such a great way.
And what's crazy is, what if they did a quarter of this for a man, right? You know what I mean? Like a 100th of this effort, put that towards a man, you know?
To spend Valentine's Day, go pick out yourself some flowers and make a bouquet. Get a couple of little things of flowers. I'm telling you, you can get like the little tiny.
Stop and hit the like button, guys. Let's try and hit 250 likes, guys.
Things for like $3-4 at Trader Joe's, and go home and make a bouquet for yourself. You can either do this by yourself or again with like your mom, your friends, someone like that, to just have a little bouquet making session. It can be super fun and it's not super expensive. And what girl doesn't love some flowers on Valentine's Day? The next thing is, in your journal, write things about yourself that you actually love. Sit down, take the time to think about it.
There you go, guys. Guys, here, hold on. Whoa,
it says someone plastic surgery.
Whoa. Let's I said this 1,000 times, guys. This is why our space will always win over dunderheads like this. Guys, she considers this to be good advice. Tell yourself how much you love yourself and manifest and be the guys. Women, put a 1 if you agree. Women never give each other any meaningful, practical advice, right? Guys, us men
Because we hate each other, AJ.
Yeah.
Secretly.
Us older guys, we are not trying to compete with you younger guys. Everyone on this panel, everyone in this chat, especially all of us who are 40s and 50s, guys, we want to see you guys do better than us. We want you guys to avoid the mistakes that we made. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you guys to be us. Women compete with each other. That's why they always give each other crap advice, because the older women say, well, these younger chicks are, well, this is the first time in history where 25-year-old chicks are trying to, where 45-year-old chicks are trying to compete with all the same men as the 25-year-old chicks. It's an absolute mess.
And write stuff that just you're proud of yourself for, things you truly do love yourself for. And if you're with a friend, you guys can also just write things you truly love about each other and then give them to each other. I think that there is no better way to romanticize yourself and your life than with a vision board. So sit down and make a vision board. Again, you can do this by yourself or with a group, and just sit down.
It's not the most pathetic thing that you've ever heard your entire life, guys.
Yourself?
Look at that.
Can you imagine the guy?
Romanticize yourself.
Can you imagine the guy doing this? Yo, snowboard. Did you get my DM on all the things I love about you?
Gay.
Hey, yo, Larry, I put your picture on my vision board. Oh no! Can you guys imagine?
Could you imagine if you called all your friends over to your house and they think that you're gonna watch a football game or like a UFC fight or something? They're all sitting on the couch and you bring out your vision board,
or even worse, or you give them presents, like rap presents. Can you imagine, guys? Whoa, can you imagine, guys? Whoa, can you imagine everyone in the chat? all you guys, imagine that your friend calls you and all your friends to his house, and he has you guys sit in like a circle. You're like, what is going on here? And he just starts handing out presents. Would that not be one of the zestiest things that you've ever seen a guy do?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Talk about a zest fest, dude. If that's not the beginning of a Diddy party, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Because you guys remember what 50 Cent said. 50 Cent said, him and Puffy were all right. And then he was like, hey, yo, man, I'm going to take you shopping. He's like, whoa. First of all, the insult itself, like, what about him would make you think that he's the type of dude that you need to take shopping? That's an insult. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, you know what I mean? Ugh.
Out some pictures and put down.
He's doing that so then you owe him.
Yeah, on that 70s show when Bob got red that pair of shoes. And it's like, Bob, you don't get a man a pair of shoes. What are you doing? And his wife's like, what's wrong with that? I was like, men don't get men shoes and presents. What are you doing?
And romanticize what you want your life to be, because your life can still be romantic without a man in it.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on.
More in their feels at night.
Bean flicking we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is a reminder for all my single ladies out there. There are people this Valentine's Day that are begging for the bare minimum from their significant others, and they're going to post on social media that everything's happy and everything that they did for them, but in reality, they're behind the scenes begging for what they got and not just getting it because their significant other wanted to. So this is a reminder that being single and being alone on Valentine's Day is better than being in a situation like that.
You see, guys, how they always talk about these extremes. They always make these false dichotomies. Either you're single or you're in a relationship where you're being mentally and physically and financially abused. Please. Guys, if you do feel lonely, right? Guys, go to the junkyard. There's an old Mustang waiting for you. There's an old Chevelle waiting for you, guys. Take it back to your garage or your carport, guys. Get to work on it. You know what I'm saying? You know? It won't talk back to you. It'll always appreciate you, you know? Take care of that, but don't take care of these two. Don't buy them things. Don't spend money on them, you know? Why?
I turn 28 tomorrow.
Ah!
Jesus.
Look at this thing, dude. Yikes. Look at this. Advice for anyone single and feeling alone this Valentine's Day. 28 tomorrow. Never had a relationship or a real full-time job. Look at that. Guys, we need to... Someone says, is it a full moon? Guys, we need to start calling these 304s. But they are losers. This chick is a loser. If this was a guy who listed this, they'd say you're a loser because she lives at her parents' house, guaranteed. You know? Guys, what an absolute joke. What a joke. She's an absolute bum, a loser, an idiot, a moron, a parasite, right? Come on.
I turn 28 tomorrow and have never been in a long-term relationship, never even held a full-time job. And yes, my birthday is the day before Valentine's Day. This used to be a huge insecurity of mine since I usually have friends that are always dating in relationships. And so it would be very difficult for me to make plans with them on my birthday because they had their Valentine's weekends plans. And 3 years ago, I ran into someone.
I wonder if that is copyright music.
I think it is.
Here, look at this.
But
hold on, guys. Look at this. This sorcery. Like this is when she was young, maybe younger, and had made makeup on. She looks nothing like this now, guys. This is a catfish if I've ever seen one. Man, this chick is an go, dude, straight up. You know what I mean?
Well, Indians generally don't age well, which is why they're supposed to be wiped up by the time they're 21.
I turned 28.
And second, they're real quick to call men incels, but guess what? There are femcells out here, and that chick is
exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that.
And may I remind you?
Oh my goodness! Look at this 304. My God, guys, look at that. Man, oh man, oh man! Wow. Can you imagine having a daughter and it turned out like this? Oh no! Oh no!
You already can tell she's a complete 304.
Look at that! Hold on. Is she? Hold on. She's a divorced at her age. I wonder
divorced
why.
Basic chick.
Wow,
divorced mediocre basic chick.
Look at this broad right here. All this crap that they just fill their friggin' TikToks with. 130,000 followers. Why?
And may I remind you that no one is more triggered on Valentine's Day than a woman lonely in her marriage.
There it is.
31. I'm divorced. I have no prospects in sight. And let me tell you, I could not be more thrilled about it.
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, I don't believe that for a second. This chick is a demon, and demons are never at peace. Demons are never happy. They're demons. Demons
agents of chaos.
A misery. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just look at this, guys. The SSRIs. You know what I'm saying? The Zoloft eyes.
Even behind the sunglasses, you can see them.
AJ, the Valtrex coming out of her pores.
Yeah. This is a Hunter S. Thompson level 304.
I met this person. I was talking to you today. This is a black woman, and she's 48 years old. She works where I work, but she's on like detail and stuff. This girl has a tattoo on both sides of her face that you can't see because she has braids. When she pulls them out, you can see them. Anyway, when she was young, she's this dark-skinned black woman who has a shit attitude, right? She married a white guy who was an officer in the Navy who wanted her to stay home and just raise the kids. So of course, because she didn't want to do that, she divorced him literally because of that.
Damn.
Took the kids, moved across country, and now fast forward 20 years later, she's still in this rat race, and she's like, she literally told me today, I wish I would have stayed with him and raised my children and been a stay-at-home wife. She's like, that was the biggest regret of my entire life because he literally did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong except said, look, you are staying home and raising my children. I was in my 20s. I said, no, he's being controlling. He said, my mama, my sisters, all that were like,
my God.
This, that, whatever. She said the biggest regret of her life was leaving her white husband who was an officer in the Navy and wanted her to stay home and raise their two kids.
Yeah. Wow.
And she's 48 years old, out here all alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Huh?
That's why.
Go ahead.
That's why I always say, the streets and me will always welcome you back with arms wide open.
Guys, we all know that Seager's always there, and he always has an escape plan when he hits these 304s.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
they have unlocked. It's Seager's out of there like a thief in the night, you know. So
yeah, it's not honey nut. It's 2 nuts and go, honey.
Hashtag couple nuts and go. That's right. I gotta make a shirt. I was gonna make a shirt. Hashtag couple nuts and go. Yeah. Snowboard. You were saying?
Yeah, like with the example that Doug MPA was talking about, like sometimes when women are an agent of chaos like that, or they just, you know, things are going well for them, they engage in self-sabotage.
Oh.
Encourage the heartbroken that cannot conceptualize that they'll ever get to this point. This was me this time last year. I'm at a plastic surgeon's office getting Botox shoved in my face and my neck with a little top off of Sculptra to fill out my cheeks. No little weasel in my ear complaining about how much money you spend on Botox, as if I'm not spending my own money on it. Okay, I'm gonna get a Russian manicure later, probably get a bottle of wine at my favorite winery, top it off with a little people we meet on vacation. There is no loneliness when you're single that is worse than the loneliness you feel when you're supposed to be happily married. And I promise you, it gets better.
This is so much cat.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck. That's what's about to get increased.
Come on, man. Come on. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Guys, do you guys believe this? Guys, we need 13 more likes, guys, and we're at 250 likes. You know?
Oh, nice.
So guys, once again, go to my friend on this channel. Guys, drop him a sub. You know, he's a cool guy. He's doing cool stuff over here. So guys, we have a couple minutes left, guys. We're gonna go to 304 TikTok because we have a whole bunch of likes, guys. So I appreciate that. So guys, we all know where we have to go now, right?
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
I haven't said this all stream yet, but I'm gonna say it now. You guys know what I'm known for, guys. American black women are the scum of the earth, dude. Straight up, the worst women on the planet. Not all, but maybe like 80%, dude. There, no group of men have a worse group to pick from of women than American black men. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
that's why, guys. I'm allergic to B-dubs. Seriously, guys. I say this. You could Thanos snap 99.9% of B-dubs away. And the world would be a much better place. There's some good ones, obviously. But guys, there's a difference between black women and B-dubs, right? Black women are like Kathleen King in the chat. You know, she has some sense. Or Red Hawk Anna, you know? They have some sense. But guys, you know who's the most tired of B-dubs are the few black women who have some damn sense. Guys, yes, there is 304 TikTok, guys. There's streetwalkers on here talking about being 304s. That's what this has come to, guys. Any final thoughts before we go over here, guys? On Valentine's Day, guys.
Valentine's Day is putting like consumerism over like actually valuing somebody.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yep, guys, hit the like button. Yeah, guys, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke because anyone who feels entitled to or that they deserve your time, money, and resources, they're an absolute clown. They are a clown. Yeah. Someone says, "Bring back shame." Facts, guys. We had 304 viewers at one point.
Nice,
so guys. So for all you guys who might be new, guys, like, subscribe. You know, thanks for the super chats, guys. Hit the join button, super chat button if you like the content, guys. I go live on Monday through Fridays at 5 p.m. guys. Sundays at 9. Guys, every time that we hit 150, 200 likes, as we usually go to 304 TikTok. That's the bonus. You know, here, guys, buckle in for this.
The fact of the matter is, if you are going to be a 304, the last thing you should be is broke and motherfucking struggling. You mean tell me you get to work when you want, where you want, you get to make up your prices.
Wait. This woman's a 304. How?
Yeah, I don't know.
And you doing a little boom boom bow for 15 minutes, making tax-free money, and you're still broke.
Look at that, guys.
That's sad. A broke 304. I ain't never heard. And I have a friend that's a 304. But guess what?
Guys, watch.
Oh, she has a friend who's a 304.
Watch.
Yeah, okay.
Watch.
Welcome to 304 TikTok with Amiri, where I will be teaching you how to maneuver and exploit these men out of their currency. USD, USA, USP. It don't matter what the fuck they got. They could have yen for all the fuck they're talking about. You're gonna get that pay.
What a little gremlin! A little gremlin hoe. Look
You
at
tell her
this.
she's a goddamn whore.
Look at that cross
Clean up
right
crook.
there.
What is we doing?
Cross on her neck too.
Come on. First thing you're gonna want to do is
Sorry, guys. That's copyright music. Hopefully that doesn't get the stream taken down. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that was.
How did I get into the hoe game? Well, bitch, let me tell you, ho. Let me tell you, because it really ain't that hard, bitch. I just asked the nigga to teach me. Yeah, that was it. My first love before he had died, I was in high school, my last year. I was already.
Well.
What would have been more shocking if her saying that he died or her saying that he was in prison? Which one?
Like in and out of school, you feel me? In and out of jail, already dabbling myself up into the streets. And at this particular time, when I was in 12th grade, I was going to this school called Bidwell in Antioch. And it's a continuation school. So I was going there, and he was taking care of me. Like, he would pick after school. I would go to his little friend house because he had a friend who mama had owned this house. And the house was like a 5-6 bedroom house, but he rented out the rooms to like my first love and a couple of his other friends or whatever. So my first love at the time, he was fucking with other girls.
Point. Guys, why? Oh, hold on a second. Why did it take so long to get to the goddamn point? Why? Why do they talk? There's so much. They say nothing. Why?
And listen to how she's talking about this guy. This guy's probably been dead for how many years? And she's like, my first love. I'm telling you, dude. Any guy dumb. Well, she's gonna end up in church, find herself a church guy, but have her first love who was in the streets and ended up getting shot and taken out.
Yeah.
I need to know if I'm overreacting or not. There was this guy that I was casually seeing, and he was helping me to film some spicy content because he was a spicy content creator as well. He was single, I was single, then I got into a relationship, and then we just stopped talking. And then I got out of the relationship, and we started talking again. He said that he wants to meet up with me, and then he says he's in a relationship with a girl, but they're in an open relationship. And I was like, okay, cool. As long as she knows that we're going to be making some spicy content, that she's cool with it, that she's open in that way, then we're good. We're fine. But then I started noticing while we were texting each other, sometimes I wouldn't respond back to his text right away because I would get busy with work and with life and all that. And whenever I wouldn't respond back to his text right away, he would bombard my phone. He would keep on asking me when I'm free to film with him. And he would get annoyed that I wasn't free at that very moment.
Guys, this is real. Can you imagine this being your daughter, guys? Guys, look at all these prods. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Guys, this thing right here is a 304. That's a woman. And guys pay to smash this thing. What is going on? Look at this.
Okay, story time of how I became a 304 because y'all been asking me. I was really young. I was 19. I was in college and I was in college and I was working at a hospital. So I did try. Don't just think that I just woke up selling it. No, I did try at life, y'all. Trust me.
1 month.
And then me being young and dumb, I went to jail and I had a felony at a young age. So basically I got fired from my job and school kicked me out when I was in college. So then, as a felon, you can only work at certain places, like, for example, Taco Bell, McDonald's. So I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm going to the strip club. So I went audition.
An entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur. Guys, we hit 254 likes. Guys, let's go. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate that.
Got in. I got in the first time audition, thank God, because I feel like if they didn't hire me, I would have been like, fuck this shit. I had beginner's luck. I was making a lot of money. Then this was in New York, so slow season came, and slow season in New York is like when it's snowing, you know, everybody want to be inside, nobody's really outside wanting to spend money. So me being young, making a lot of money at a young age, I'm spending it all, having the mentality that, oh, I'm gonna make it back the next day, I'm gonna make it back the next day.
You know what's crazy, guys? That's the same attitude that nurses have. Seriously, like, well, how many shifts is going to take to friggin' fly to Jamaica and let Jamaica Nugs, shoot up the club and give me the HIV? Yeah! You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You know?
Mentality
you know
to have, but
when they're over there too?
What's that?
Ganjaria.
Oh! I feel like if you're young and you're really touching money for real, you're going to fuck up a bag a couple times. So then I remember I posted an ad, like, I don't know, like I just kind of like looked into it, looked at interviews, all this shit, glitz and glams, posted an ad. I was so scared. I was so fucking scared. Like, I was scared who was going to walk in the door. I don't know these people. I'm meeting them through the goddamn phone. I'm literally scared. But I was making money though, like, I got a hotel, post an ad, boom, 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 do my dates. And then I went to Vegas. I moved to Vegas and really started stomping down. Shit, that's just how it happened. And then, I literally started from the bottom. When I told you I used to walk blades, y'all, like, that's why when y'all come to my other video talking about some, for nothing, you had to do something. I never said I never had to ever do anything for money, but it's just like, it's levels to this shit. I used to literally walk a blade, and that's like the bottom of the bottom. Like, if you know, you know.
Here you go, guys. It gets worse.
And I get tired of y'all hoes not finishing the motherfucking job. Chick always pick me up talking about, yeah, last girl, she couldn't finish. So are you gonna make sure I finish? Like, that shit's stuff in there. So
she had to go afterward.
It's still on them from their last day, and I'm just like, damn, you couldn't at least take it off? Like, the fuck? Baby, you could tell they just pulled off upset, pants still off, all type of shit. Y'all gonna stop bringing these angry tricks to me, and I gotta deal with that shit when y'all done. And finish the motherfucking job.
Just demons, dude. Just demons.
Demons, guys. Demons.
There's no other word or no other way to describe women like this.
Demons, man.
Look, she's on a 304 public announcement.
Yeah. She's a 304 motivational speaker.
Look at these chicks. Their whole thing is
Then y'all, that 304 renegade, she's so weird. Why do you have that young white girl's picture on the back of your fucking live? Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, bitch, I would.
You guys notice there's a pattern on how these idiots look? You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
I am crying. I'm literally crying. Hold on, pause to read. This is the messages somebody sent my mother on Facebook. It says, hello, I just wanted to let you know that so-and-so is I'm an old high school friend of hers and recently found out after a friend informed me. I'm truly concerned for her well-being. She apparently has a P named I really hope you can talk to her and help her into the right direction. She really was a good friend of mine with a good heart, and I hope she can help. Sorry to inform you this way, but I don't know what to do. Said this to my mother. My mom texted me and said I did DK, so I sent it to you. I said, why are people so obsessed with my life? She said, fan club, haters are your biggest fans. I said, they're clearly not a high school friend if they don't know how to spell my name, LMAO. And she also said, or know how to spell the P word.
Disgusting.
First of all, jokes on y'all. I got kicked out of high school, behavioral issues, so I doubt you're a friend in high school.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Okay,
She hangs
period. I
around
have one
enough,
friend in
for sure.
high school and middle school, and she knows what I do. But for you to go to my mom like that, I can't even say I appreciate your concern because it doesn't seem like you came from a place of concern. If you're going to my mother, like
The mom wasn't concerned.
The fuck,
That's for
like
sure.
Disgusting.
what?
Look at this, guys.
Do I look battered and bruised to you? Do my
Yes.
Yeah. Your soul is tapped.
Guys, we'll do one more and then we'll shut this bad boy down. Hold on. Where's the hold on. This, guys.
That they are not going to tell y'all. Okay, so since I see that 304,
You guys notice a pattern here? Tattoos on the face, the bull ring. You know what I'm saying?
TikTok is trending again. I am going to be the one to tell y'all everything that they are not going to tell y'all on 304 Talk. If you're trying to get in the game or if you're new to the game, I'm gonna tell you the real game and not the glamorized, romanticized version of it on TikTok. Because something I'm really not comfortable with is just like with OnlyFans and just like with dancing, people are getting on here trying to glamorize a lifestyle and not telling the full, like, what it all encompasses for real. Like, they're showing the money, they're showing the hotel rooms, they're showing the wigs, the lashes, and all that, but they're not showing what it really is for real. And I'm gonna tell y'all some things that you need to know before you get in the game, if you're trying to get in the game or if you're new in the game. Okay, so first and foremost, you are going to have to be incredibly strong-minded to not only last in the game, but to make it out. You need to have an end goal in mind when you get into it. Otherwise, you're going to get chewed up and spit up by the lifestyle. And you're going to be doing this shit till you're 40 years old.
Ugh.
And that's not good. Like, by that time, you want to already have enough money put away and be a step.
Yeah, right. Guys, so she's basically asking chicks to not be chicks, right? The dumbest people with money are women, right? And they want women to be presidents and stuff. Please, you know. Sweet auntie says, "Thank goodness these CO4s come with warning labels." Facts, yeah. The bull rings, the tattoos. Thank for the $10.
You are scaring the hoes,
guys. Here, let's just do this last one, guys. She's a frequent flyer, right?
Hey, bestie boos. Your girl just had the easiest day ever, so I'm gonna tell y'all about it. So yesterday, this guy texted me and he was like, I just want a half hour. And I was like, okay, the deposit's 25%. He sent the 25%, which was $125. And then today when I saw him, he was like, I owe you $375, right?
Someone's paying this thing $500. Are you serious?
And I was like, babe, can you just pay me for the hour? Because
See the butterfly tattoo?
1,000. And he was like, I'm not going to call you a waste of time, but I really don't need nothing more than 3 minutes. And I was like, well, please I need it. So he sent me 1,000 for the hour, and he was indeed done in 3 minutes or less.
What a simp.
So now I'm on my way to get
Guys, I'm telling you, I don't even blame
$1,000
these
for 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh my
guys, it's
God.
all simps. Simps are the problem, guys. There's an epidemic of simps going on here. What a joke.
tacos, and just made $1,000 in 3 minutes. So.
Well, she already has the sour cream, right?
She has a little cottage cheese down there too.
Now, guys, sorry. I got to do this to you guys. I have to, guys. You guys remember this? Guys, do you realize how bad the simping is? Guys, in the chat, do you really understand how crazy the simping is? Guys, this is how crazy the simping is, dude. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Look at this thing right here. This is a 304. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, look at this thing right here, guys.
We now can
Guys, she's gonna count her money. Watch this. Watch.
Let's count my trap for the day. And Mom, if you see this and you get angry that I'm posting my money on TikTok again, it's already in the bank and I'm already back in Georgia because I'm not posting this for a minute. So yeah, this is just my shit from today.
Jesus, man. We live in an insane world.
Guys, Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Guys, what is going on?
And DC is always good to me. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because there's nothing but nugs in most of these.
1, 2, 300. Those are all 50s. 1. These are so crispy.
No, your hands are sticking together from all those ho-hos you're eating, all the friggin' all that icing from the cinnamon rolls you munching on all damn day.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is
5,
real.
Oh my God,
40,
man.
50, 60.
And by the way, we work hard.
All in a good day's work, and I'm about to go dance.
How?
Oh,
How?
man.
Like, did they reinforce the stage? Like, what is going on? Is she gonna try and like jump up on a forklift or what? Like, what is going on? What the fuck is?
I don't know, man. This is insanity.
I literally just ate dinner and I'm sick to my stomach.
All right, you guys, you have to shut this down, guys. I'm gonna have you guys raid Omni's live because Omni's live right now. That this means that if you stay on, it'll kick you over to his live. You know, guys, Snowboard's gonna start a channel here soon. So guys, put a 1 if you want him to kick him in his pants. You know. So, all right, you guys, I'll be live at 9 p.m. That'll be on Sunday, guys. That'll be the 30K special. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Take it easy. Thanks.
See ya.